Test 1 2 1 2. Alright. Give me the boot. Really boot. Blah blah blah. Let's get this started. If it pushes out. Did it work? Did it work? Yeah, kind of, sort of. Alright, I hope that works.
Nope.
Yep, sweet.
How you doing?
I'm on like less sleep than you can know.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I woke up once in the morning when I messaged you back.
Yeah, I gathered. I saw that.
And then
Your live stream's offline still, yeah?
No, it's on. Oh.
No, it's not.
No, it's on. I am.
No, it's not. No one show live isn't on.
Dude.
Let's check that link again.
Is it private?
Video's private, yep.
Rabble. There, done, fixed.
There you go. Alright, that's it.
I don't know why it does that.
I don't know either, but there we go. Let's mute this one.
Let me retype live because yeah.
Yeah, all good.
I know the event didn't trigger, but
Nothing triggered.
I know.
And our server crashed at 1:45.
I'm just gonna start running through researches because I started that when I woke up for those few minutes. I'm like, I should save this for a video.
Don't save it for a video, number one, and B, before anyone gets in here. Oh damn, I can't say anything.
Good morning, one and all. Earth showing up. Let me drink this coffee.
Hello.
I do like the new research trees there.
We don't have any participants anyway. There's no one watching.
There's 20 people already.
There we go. Hello, Ryan. How you doing, buddy?
Why isn't my... I can't even see the chat. Oh, there you go. There's Nathan right there.
And there's Nathan as well.
Good morning,
hey, buddy.
morning.
How you doing?
What's up, Rains?
And Kids Goggin, welcome to the stream as well.
I started already.
Do you guys have the same Crash Fest?
I don't know.
Yeah, just a little one. Yeah, it's only a little crash.
I
No
had
events.
17 crashes in the last 20 minutes.
Dude, there's been a massive problem with. So I've been speaking to Batman, and our server completely crashed, as in it kicked everyone offline at about 1:45. Unfortunately,
they got on and start when I woke up. The first time I woke up, not the second time or the third time, just the first time.
yeah, but like I said, and now the events haven't triggered for whatever reason, and officials are blowing up a little bit.
Whoa! I got 55 people watching. What is this miracle? What's up,
What already? Hello there.
How are y'all doing today?
Hello everyone. How you doing?
Sorry, I'm getting a little distracted. They released I can't even say it. Let's
hey
see
people.
what's going. There's nothing in there yet. We got to give them a little bit. They might not have pushed the update out just yet. For you guys just joining, remember to hit that like button, hit that sub button if you guys are new to the stream, and if you guys have a pop-up blocker on, please hit that join button and do the $2 one so you can make up for blocking the ads. But let's wait it out, see what happens. More voice is bad. No, what do you mean? My voice is bad?
No, well, voice is good in here. Let me check it on YouTube. Here in a minute, I'll go on to mute.
Guys. Your voice is quiet compared to... Really? Here, let me bump it up. On my end, it's like showing normal. So here's it turned up now, if you guys better.
Yeah.
I turned it up. And then I'm just waking up too, guys. You gotta remember that. I'm not fully... What the frick? I see one mistake already.
I'm back with you. Yeah, your voice was a bit low, mate.
I turned it up.
Yeah, I noticed.
I just went in the recruit tree. There's no transporter shard officers.
Mm-hmm. That's
Jesus.
that. Hang on 1 second. In the recruit tree, you've got no transport shots.
None.
Let's have a look. I have.
No. Oh my God! Look,
You
it's
need to
Empress.
update your client.
I did.
Oh well.
Let's add another
You might
update.
restart your client.
Let me check. Double check on it. My apps. Yeah, my client's up to date, but I'll reset it right now. Let me reset it quick. What's up, beautiful people? I haven't seen this many people in my live for a long time. It's like a miracle. If I get 100 people watching, I'd be just like, ugh. All right, let's get looking at stuff. I just want to look at stuff, even though I know the there's nothing out yet, like besides the event space and the research tree. I do want to go over the research tree because I think the research tree is the honestly best part of this one, in my opinion.
Okay, no one shall need to interrupt you. We have an information from Panic. Due to server performance issues, they have delayed the release of the new events they had scheduled for today. They're working to get issues fixed as soon as possible. That means that we will not be having a new release of the Mud Ark today.
Oh Lord. That is just some funny from Scopely. Yeah, he just Ingram just posted it right now. Thanks, Ingram, for posting it. Oh God, that's just like, really? Whatever. I'm going over the research. I'm gonna go looking at the ship and then just have fun. Might as well make something of the stream. We got 75 people in here. Let's enjoy it. Remember to drop that like button, guys. We have 75 people watching and only 8 likes. Let's get that up, guys. Well, let's go over the research tree because I'm really excited for the research tree.
Oh, I've done a lot of research already.
Yeah, I might need to buy a pack or something. But
yeah, Kiko, you've been going crazy.
This morning I've been I woke up at like 5 something my time and I started messing around and I did like 3 researches, but I'm like, nah, I'll save it for a video or something like that, just so I can show it off and go over it. And hopefully, I'm actually really excited about the outlaw mechanics, repair cost reduction. I hope that affects G4 on top of the one that's at the end. I hope it's like cumulative, not just for G3. And there's like so much like little nuances to this whole thing. It's pretty cool, I think, in my opinion. Hey, Donnie, sorry if I can't keep up with everyone so quickly because I am inundated. And I just woke up not even 18 minutes ago, so you got to give me a minute to like start to speed up. I'm gonna do a quick little spiel. Remember, guys, hit that member button if you guys want to help me out on my channel. I always try to wake up for you guys, try to cover everything as much as possible whenever new events come out, and I try to go over everything so quickly for you guys because you guys are awesome. I'm here for you guys. Hey, Sean, how you doing? Let's see. This one, let's get this moving. I need to probably buy some repair speed up or some speed ups or a pack or something, but God, do I want to spend money this early or wait till actually this stuff comes out?
I'd wait until tomorrow if I were you, mate.
You know how impatient I am.
Well, I know that, but you know, hey. Well, it depends. Where's your donate link?
My donate link is in the See More button or in the See More tab, but I can grab the link right now. Give me a quick momento.
There you go. That's what we do. You can buy a pack now, and then we'll get some people to donate, so you can get another one tomorrow.
What do you mean I can buy a pack?
Speed ups around about 20k a lot.
Alright.
Oh, Kiko, you went crazy, buddy. You unlocked like pretty much as much as you could, didn't you?
Good morning. Good morning.
I ran out of crystal.
Let's get this moving. I'm gonna waste some speed ups. I got plenty sitting there. So
no one. Can you actually hear Kiko?
Yeah, he's low.
Can you actually hear his voice?
He's very low. Much like new content sitting in limbo. Yeah, but we still have all the research we can go over, and we can go through that kind of stuff. Well, at least Rev Deuce can do another. I hate when. Yeah, I'm not gonna even touch that. I know there's like fail videos of like Scopely getting that done, but it's just like not. Nah. Let's not attack. Let's just wait it out. I know we're all excited for new stuff coming. At least we see a glimpse of it right now, and we got an understanding of it. We can't go full on hate mode, ape crap on them. It's just one of those things. sometimes they don't plan on. I know we can get mad about it, but it's not worth it in my opinion. That's why I always...
It's quite a good time to get through the wires, you know?
Yeah. Jesus, Kiriko, you were lower than a mofo. Waiting to
You
see
are
if the
low,
research
Kiriko,
points get
mate. You're really low.
I just turned them up on my end. Every
turn 'em up
update,
on
yeah,
this
we gotta expect that on this at this point, because there's like, we expect a miracle out of Scopely every time. Come on, we need to dial it back. But this update is, the Reacher's Tree is amazing. It is just one of those ones that I think are cool, because you have, yeah, we have Botany Bay stuff, which is just whatever, but then we have the new bonus of warp speed, which is not even called the Prime, it's called the Apex, so that makes me wonder on that. And then we have more interceptor bartering, so improves the cost efficiency, so it's basically cost efficiency on your parts. Then we have some more plutonium stuff, so that's whatever. And then we have augment warp, so we can speed up the augment. See, that's weird, it says augment warp, and it shows Botany Bay. There's only one augment ship. Is the Stella going to be considered an augment ship?
Yeah, it's an outlaw ship. We don't know quite what its designation is yet. That's the thing.
And then we have the Stella research. We have so many. It's just so many nuances. The hideout weaponry. So your station's gonna get a bump up if you do the research. That's kind of really cool actually. And then you have assimilated credit yield, improved output of independent credits for the bundle in the Borg store. I gotta look back into that. And then you have the augment one, improved in the augment faction store. There's just so many little things, and then one of the things that I get really excited for, I know you guys aren't there yet, but they have the G4 repair. They have the G4 repair, which is gonna make a lot of like bigs happy.
It's
and
at
a lot of
75%
at
like
max.
the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, max. That's massive. Plus 35% on the first. What's it? Outlaw. What's the outlaw repair one called? The very first one.
The outlaw mechanics.
Outlaw mechanics. That's the one.
Let me
So it's
look.
35. Is that 35% on that one? I believe.
I don't know. I haven't got even really started to maxing it out yet per se. Oh, I need to do a few my refinance. Let's get that going. Let's get that part of the going. I know we're all excited for content, but we can't really. Yeah. We can't really jump down the gun on this one. We just gotta enjoy what we can get right now while we're waiting it out.
So for all you guys that are listening, by the way, this is live on YouTube. We've also got the Discord channel where you can join in on chat as well. The link is down in the description. I'll post it again right now. My name's The Battalion. You're watching No One Show. Do post any comments or questions in the chat and we'll do our best to answer them.
Yeah, sometimes I may make a mistake and not see it. That'd be my bad because I get too excited or I'm out of it. It just once in a while I have a moment.
So Sean's asking, does he think that it will also work for the hijacked ships?
Where's that? Oh,
we don't
that's
know.
Maybe, I don't know. That's really,
Yet.
yeah. I can't even say that name at the end. They could give us a placeholder for faction hunt. They could. I'd love a faction hunt.
That is, yeah,
It's
I
a
don't
cool
know.
idea, but they need to put an event out because, yeah, we can't have an event not going. The
Well, they
description,
can.
it says Bonnie Bay does, and then the picture I saw, it said Bonnie Bay too, but it's completely changed now. My mom's messing around with something. Let's get this going. 2 hours there. Boom, boom. Where are the contents? No, yeah, right now there's nothing showing currently because I guess Scopely had to reel it back now for whatever it was or whatever it may have been. Something didn't agree with the servers. Something really didn't happen on it. They had to pull it back. I'm like, give us a minute. We gotta work on this. Augment hull. Oh no, it's starting to cost me G3 commons. It's better than G4 commons. Because that's even worse. So we gotta wait it out now and see what's up with them, what their choices, what they're gonna choose to do next. I know like I said, we're upset about it, but we gotta enjoy the little things, the stuff we're giving currently, like the new research tree, and we can look into that, and you guys can explore the new. I can send a ship out to explore the new G3 or the new Outlaw space. I know there's not really much to be done there. I saw some screenshots going around where those mobs are kind of hard. Let's see, what does this one need? Plutonium bartering 2. That one needs fighting dirty, lightweight engines. There is a lot to this. So right now I'm at
Yeah,
15%.
fighting dirty. Outlaw mechanics, I've got up to level 9 already.
Jesus, dude. I thought you're telling me to wait. What up, Lazy?
I
How you
told
doing?
you to wait.
I'm not waiting. I'm impatient.
I didn't say you had to follow my example, man.
Where is content? Oh, content. You remember that again? Oh my god, now I'm paranoid. I wonder how big a power bump these
HHP
are.
is whole hit points. Whole HP. Whole hit points, Lazy Abram.
Good morning, David. How you doing?
And Nicholas Harbour, yes, there is a problem at the moment with content, mate.
Yeah, it's just taking its time right now. They don't know what's going. Another one of those ones where they're like, yeah.
They've basically, what they've done is just so people know, about 10 to 15 minutes before the event reset, there was a problem found across pretty much all the servers. They tried to do a live fix.
It didn't work.
And it didn't work, so they've now decided to actually delay the release. We don't as yet know how long it will be delayed for. So they're trying to get things fixed.
Sean said some of those names of the Outlaw systems, someone likes the good, the bad, and the ugly. I haven't looked at the systems yet. I'll look at them soon in a minute. But yeah, Outlaw, come on, you gotta have it something generalized toward like Westerns. There you go, I just hit 20. I hit 9 with the Outlaw one. Morning, Rhinus. How you doing, man? Renus. God, it's touching my gas. Why is it touching my gas? It doesn't need to touch my gas.
Was that something you ate last night? Oh, you went in the game. Sorry.
Dude, I was up till 2:30 trying to watch everything happening before this. Hey, Nolan, what's up? Hey, David W, how you doing? No event just yet. We're waiting it out to see what exactly happens, what exactly is coming, and what should happen. But they already did a thing saying, they already did a statement saying, yeah, it's got pushed back. That's what they said.
Yeah, Renus Janssen, there is a problem with the stability at the moment. So the live ops are busy trying to work out, what's going on and how to fix it best. This is why we've gone live at the moment to give you guys an update.
I know anything about the arena warp, so I've never heard of that one before.
What's that? Sorry.
That's Tomb World
Arena
said,
warp cells. Yes. So arena warp cells are a new type of zone. It's in the Romulan area right now.
Really?
We don't know much about that because it is locked behind a cell at the moment, and it has alluded in a couple of places. They've given us some teasers that it could be a cross. It's that big blue system you just passed, mate. It's up a bit. There you go. It's there you go. Up there. Look there. Up. Oh, cool. And I'm watching on YouTube. That's why it's delayed.
Oh,
yeah, up above.
Beta Polaris.
There you go. Vendor. There you go.
Yeah, Polyndoris.
It is a PvP arena area that is apparently going to be cross-server compatible.
Where'd you see that?
This is now in the event store, which is currently not showing because there was a very small bug in the event store, and I think they sneaked that out, and we got a peek of that before it was actually supposed to be released. So that was a bit earlier today. But yeah, that is a new PvP zone.
That's cool. Ship unlocked.
Sorry?
To get the faction store open, you gotta get
no.
Unlocked.
It's not about that, Starcraft. Who's that? Is that Starcraft?
Yes, yeah, he's a little low today.
Hey, yeah,
hey,
you're
Starcraft, I think you need to turn your mic around again. I think you have faced the wrong direction.
No, it wouldn't work when I first got in. I might have turned it down by mistake.
Probably.
No worries.
Yeah, agreed. What's going on? Nothing currently. We are waiting, and seeing what is happening.
I thought I recognized that voice. No, we did have Starcraft in the event. We had the event store unlocked earlier today. But the event store had a couple of bugs in it.
I meant the faction, the new faction store.
Yeah.
Oh, the new faction store you can unlock. Yeah, you can unlock by doing the research. Some people have already done that. No one Show's just got online. He's just woken up.
Yep, I am working my way there. I'll look at something else before I get into that.
takes a lot of research to get it done.
Oh yeah, just looking
yeah.
like just catching the stream at work. I love the new fix, targeting floaters, mission planning. I'm sure at floaters are. Oh, dude, I love that thing, dude. RD, dude, I love it. No one can hide anymore. No one can be picking other people off. F yeah, amazing.
It also works on mines, by the way. It's
so
not just
double
on,
doing.
so people can't hide on mines now either with the battleship.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So
Duff man.
That's quite cool as well. So yeah, we do know there are about 10 or 12 different new currencies, or 8 to 10 different currencies that have been introduced with this new Arc 2. Like I said, we have been told, if you read the release notes, that things will take approximately a week if you do things normally, but not rush through it like no one showed some of the others.
I'm not doing nothing.
Take you about a week to unlock everything, which should coincide with about a week for when the actual arc starts, to when you can actually get the ship on the free to play.
I'll drop something. So, free to play players, it should approximately take you 10 days to get the Stella. And for whales, it's going to be 3 or 4.
Okay.
That's what I've been told.
Yeah, but now what's the scare? Because I hear that like there's something about not doing those researches because there's points coming for those or something.
I doubt it.
Oh, you're kidding me.
No, there's not about. No, listen. This was a troll that started a bit earlier today when we had the Q&A, which was someone said, "Isn't everyone going to be really annoyed when we do outlaw research events start today at 5 o'clock?"
I want to see a badge pack, Patriot. Agreed.
Bunch of people, obviously, trolling. Look, at the end of the day, it's available to research. There is only a certain point you can reach in the research tree before you need the Stella to actually get
Unlock the ship.
certain components. You need to be able to unlock the ship, exactly. And because the arc hasn't officially started yet, you can't obviously progress all the way through.
So we're safe, but we're safe to do what we can do.
Yeah. So far.
Look, I mean, look, the only thing is that you may, if you rush through it right now,
like me,
there is no massive advantage. If you look at the Stella's ship abilities, so Mr. Nonshold, if you can actually just go into your
One second.
Yeah, I don't think you can build it yet. Like I already got it.
No. But actually, what he's going to do now is he's going to show you the correct way of doing it, which is going into the ship. Hang on, actually looking at the ship, and then clicking
details
on research. Now you can see then the ship ability is 200% loot.
There's no real ability to it.
Then actually he can click on the I'm watching the YouTube, so it's a couple of seconds delay. Click on the Stella research button down the bottom.
Anarchist weapon, you need number 1.
And then click Anarchist weapon, so click on go.
Stella research.
And then go through that way and keep going through that way, so then you actually unlock the stuff that you need to get the Stella. So then you've got the best possible chance to do it that way. That's the best way to do it.
Thank you, Renus, for becoming a cadet. I appreciate it, brother. Remember to connect your Discord to your YouTube by going to the settings in Discord, connection tab, and to connect it so you can get that special room in Discord. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Remember to hit that like button and hit the membership button if you guys have ad blocker or want to help support my content. It's in the cash symbol down below. Or if the join one, it helps me greatly. I know some of you guys don't want to donate, and here's another way to help me out. It's $2 a month, and it helps me out greatly. All right, let me go back to what I was doing. Back to research. Italian interrupted me.
Oh, I'm sorry for helping you provide quality content as opposed to just randomly clicking stuff.
Clickety clack.
Dear.
Clickety clack. 100 viewers. Dude, that is a first, honestly, David. That is an honest to God first. If you guys are new to the stream, hit that sub button, please.
He's had grumpy in the mornings before he's had his coffee. I'll give him that.
Dude, I don't drink coffee normally. I usually sit
Which
for a
is
couple
why you're
hours.
grumpy in the mornings first thing.
No, it's because I went to bed at 2:30 a.m. because I was watching the Q&A, and then Panic just kept posting his link for his research tree. That didn't work, by the way. And I'm like, man, he's posting it. I'm posting the real one. Posted, and yeah. And people started
Yeah,
tearing
I
that
noticed that.
tearing that apart. Hey, that was all I needed was him to post his, and then that gave me the okay to post the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no,
I
I was watching
kept
that.
PMing him. I'm like, so are you to do this? Are you to do this? Are you to do this? He didn't respond, but he was reacting to my responses.
Well, you see, that's the thing. It was 9:30 in the morning. I mean, like, so from my time, it was 9:30 in the morning. So, you know, like for me, I was all right. You know, I was just sitting, chilling away and waiting for. I'd already been up like 2 hours. So
you want to know what annoyance I already see?
Hmm?
So they have Interceptor bartering, Explorer bartering, and Battleship bartering, right?
Yeah,
Where the frick is Survey bartering?
they don't have survey bartering.
That just makes me a... Meh.
Hmm.
Give me Survey.
Those upgrades actually. Hello, everybody. Actually, hello.
Amber.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing, buddy? You good?
Not bad. I have a big hangover since morning after yesterday's. My friend had a birthday. We made him a surprise party, and it was a lot of alcohol. So still
Oh,
trying
nice.
to get
COVID
rid of
party.
my headache.
A COVID party, hurrah!
Yeah. Well, we were outside. We were not in house. We were sitting in the pub. It's allowed
They're all
right
6
now
feet apart.
in the part of Europe. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Alright.
COVID party.
Let's get back to
Yeah.
this. The game and me clicking random buttons and going and going and going.
I'm wondering, I wanted to ask you a question. Are you afraid that you're going to lose some chance to progress during the events that's going to come? Because you will
Nah.
already have a lot of
No.
those upgrades.
Thank you, Reigns, for becoming a cadet. I appreciate it.
It's one of those things that with you're always going to take the risk as an early adopter, but the thing is there is a possibility that we will have an outlaw research event. But at the end of the day, as content creators, both myself, Noah, and Joel specifically as well, it's one of those things that you know, we don't really take part in that many events. That's why we did actually just mention just before you got on that you know, there is a preferred way of going through
Then just
the
go
actual
away.
researches then just to unlock and getting a small head start. But you know, at the end of the day, that's a risk you're always going to take if you early adopt.
What is up with the rogue exchange we have, and then we have the directives, and they almost look like the normal Armada directives.
See,
They
that's
look a
your
little
store.
bit
How
similar.
did you get the rogue store open already?
The Stella faction, the Stella research.
Yeah, you need to do research. You need to get the research tree. So once you've started researching,
You need to go mine some
various bits-
ships.
I haven't done that yet.
Yep, you go mine some
Oh.
ships. Yeah, go mine some ships in the purple space. Go on.
Okay, let's go do that.
Throw your pike and
Moreau
Pike
Chen.
Moreau Chen.
But from
Yeah, go and
everything you
smack some
know,
miners.
no one, you're not worried about doing the research already.
I'm not worried about doing anything.
But no one's got a different approach to it. Don't forget.
Hey, flicking by!
He's
Well,
impatient.
yeah, at this point he's spraying and praying, but no.
Yeah, he does. Because look, at the end of the day, look, no one's a content creator, and you know, and he's
I'm
a
excited.
whale, and he's impatient. So you know,
I'm
he
impatient
doesn't
as well.
take part in that many events. To be honest,
I usually try to
he's
avoid
a
them.
warrior.
Well, I'm not patient either, but that's why I want
he's
to open that.
5 of
store.
10,
Well,
Shen and
well,
Talon work better? Really?
5 of 10, 10 and Chalan will work better because of the increased drop rate before you have the Stella unlocked. Of course they will, yes. That makes sense. But at the end of the day, if you want most bang for your buck, then you're going to go Pike Moreau Chen.
Oh, sorry, I had to like send Panic a message. Give me Stella! Alright, let's get this in there. Let's get looking at the new event space. I thought it would be actually down under the augment space and not in the main area.
Oh, Nazim, do the purple region traders have energy and kinetic weapons? Do they?
Interesting.
I don't believe they do. Let me just double check for you.
How can you check?
I don't know. I know I hit some like
Be able to get up to the big system.
Yeah, I need to go higher up because there's like Those seem too weak for me.
It's,
Oh,
yeah,
they
you
do
go to
have
the
a...
the
Yeah, you
34
want to go up
one.
to the
The
34s,
easy.
yeah.
Go, keep going, keep going.
Okay, go to
Go
34.
to 34.
The purple
Yeah, there you
rain
go.
traders. That'd be
Open par.
interesting. Hey,
Open
Bourbon,
par.
how you guys doing? The bigger weapons have kinetic. I'll go to 34. So I need to go. Wait, where's it at? Oh, up in that little
Yeah.
area that's not purple.
Picking
Yeah,
par,
the
there you
top
go.
one. Yeah. No, back down.
Penumbra? No, you want to go in pecking par, don't you? Stay in purple space, mate. Oh,
Okay.
there you go.
Yeah.
What's up with that's
Yeah,
more
right
space up there? Okay, I see it. Let me get my ship there, then I'll go over there. Where's the warpath to it? I don't see a warpath to it. Oh, it goes up and pops around. All right, cool. Well, it looks like we get a look at purple space the whole day before. Hey, screw it. Enjoy what we have. Enjoy what we can do. Enjoy what we can look at because, yeah, it may have been disappointing that we don't see Stella just yet, but right now, let's enjoy what we have. Let's not get into the negativity aspect of it or any of that because there's always going to still be some fun to have in this. We just got to enjoy it. And that's how
Well,
it is.
we still have a way to go
in there.
and you know, grind some miners out up there and start gathering up a few of the farm a little bit of the
Nazim
resources
said,
already.
Same hostiles in the exchange space outside the purple rain region 2 just has armadas in addition. Oh my god, we get more armadas.
We do.
What's the new system?
bank armadas?
Now look at
They're
it.
not
says-
bad. 153 million. The rare armadas.
153
It's not too bad.
million.
Yeah. The
100.
strength.
153 million.
Yeah. Yeah. 150. Yeah, you're not. I'm not. Oh, no, sorry. Sorry, my mistake. Sorry, my mistake. They're not 153 million. 154 million.
Holy F nuggets. What?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Criminy. And Lego,
Let me,
no
let
idea,
me
man.
send you a screenshot. I'll send you a screenshot right now so you can throw it up maybe on your screen.
Yeah. Oh, I need to turn my air on. I'm starting to sweat.
Oh, thanks for sharing that.
You're welcome. DPR is low, though. How do you know, Bourbon Aquatics? They give new Armada credits, take any different types. Did they upgrade the refinery? No clue, man. No clue.
Did they upgrade the refinery?
I don't think so. The Stella cuts them down in size, the bonus damage. Oh, yeah, because you have all the research. So the Stella's going to be like the Franklin. But my thought is, I hope it's not going to be the Franklin because we need it to be like the Vidar. That's the simple thing of it. We need it to be like the Vidar.
Well, isn't it supposed to gain
In
its...
terms of what?
Yeah,
Sorry,
but
in
you
terms of what exactly? Be
Not
like
a-
the Vidar?
Not a one-trick pony.
Oh no, it's not a one-trick pony. Without a shadow of a doubt, it's not a one-trick
They
pony.
better have learned about it.
Yeah, we know about that already.
Similar Borgmana's whole shield. Okay. Oh,
I've
God, these
just
guys are
posted
easy.
one of the uncommon armadas. That's a 137 million.
Looks like a
I'm just
station.
going to go in now as well. That's on the Discord channel, guys. If you want to go and join that.
I think we go to a higher system because these guys are really weak. So I got to grind these out to do research, basically.
Grind them out to do the research. Then you scrap your Stella, and then once you've scrapped it, you can rebuy it straight away.
Yeah.
And then you grind it again, and then basically it's ad infinitum. So you keep going round in circles until you get it up nice and powerful. Each time you scrap it, we've been told each time you scrap it, it basically increases in power.
That's kind of cool. That's a different kind of mechanic.
That's a pretty damn good mechanic. Yeah, exactly.
I'm going up to the 36 space because those mobs are just like penance to me. Jesus Christ, 124 people watching. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. All right, let's go further into it. Let's go down the rabbit
It's all
hole.
thanks to you. You create amazing content, mate.
Thank you, Emperor. I appreciate it. Your content's coming up, dude. Your content's getting really good. You're putting my editing skills to shame.
Thank you.
And your
Thank
green
you.
screen is spot on, brother. Your green screen is spot on.
Yeah, I finally nailed it with so many tries before.
No,
This one actually works as it should.
Actually, that's true. Yeah, you did. You've nailed the green screen. I need to go out tomorrow and get my green screen sorted. I need to
Without
start
events
producing
is the
videos
most
again.
interesting thing
And
going
you
on
know-
right now.
Cost me less than $10.
Yes, I
Like
like.
this
Sorry, mate.
less than $10 because it's just a material with the correct color, and I use the old lightning.
I
stance
know,
to get it in my
dude.
house.
I know, but everything's been shut here in Ireland. You see, that's the problem. Is everything's been shut still.
35, you have 350. Cool. At the
I
very
will
least,
a
my
lot of
research
that. You're the
tree.
first one with the guts to go live.
Dude,
with this
I'm always
review.
the dumb enough one to go live first. Every time. I
Well,
always
Red
go.
did go.
Oh, yeah, I
Red
can't-
did go live earlier, but
That's
you
gonna
know,
hurt if I hit this mob. It's a 7 million. Screw it, hated it.
Hit
Do you
it.
need
Yeah, go on.
Do you
Hit
need
it.
any special Armada credits to hit those Armadas, or are
You
those?
do indeed need special Armada credits to hit those. Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, Ivan, that is Emperor. Oh, Jesus, that thing went down like a freaking sack of cred. Woo, I got
Yep.
I got a
Told you,
rank
they're
up?
easy.
Really? Got a
If you-
faction
if you
rank up
get-
already? No, I
Yeah.
didn't. Something popped up. I didn't see what it was. Anyone saw what that was? It doesn't hurt. Oh no, dude, they're just weak sauce. They don't seem they don't seem to be strong at all.
What are
I'll-
you
I'll
running,
let you
Pike
go back
Morrow
to
Chen?
Yeah.
Selected.
On the Enterprise Beast. How did you open the store? You have to get the research to the Stella. So go through the normal part of the research and get your. Let's see. Go to the Outlaws. You go down. You get your research done all the way up until you can unlock Stella, and then you can see the tree.
So can you get the stuff to build the ship yet?
No, you can't. No,
I
that
think
will
that's
be
only through the
released
event.
with the Battle Pass,
Yeah.
which is due to be released coming soon.
Coming soon.
Coming soon.
Check the attack
Today.
power. The
Oh,
traders,
sweet.
they're heavily nerfed, I think. I like nerfed. I like nerfed traders. Makes me want to go higher up and keep trying to do it. These guys are they're lasting 32 rounds though. It makes me want to go higher up and just hit higher. Because these guys are like just bouncing off me. Let's go to a a 40 system and be stupid.
Might as well.
I'm feel like being dumb today. Let's get a little riggedy wrecked.
One sec, check your research because then you've got the cheaper upgrade costs, so you might as well just preempt it now and just try
already
and
got
get
it
your
up to 9
research upgraded.
For that,
Huh?
one, we
Is
gotta
it done already?
It's at 9. I need data storage up to
Oh, you're
5.
at 9. Okay.
So let me
There
see
you
if I can
go.
rush data storage fast.
Yeah, there you are. 1 day speed
Well, he's
up. Oh,
flinging
don't do
those
that.
36s off like they aren't even there.
Yeah, I just picked them off. I need lightweight. Let's go through this quickly. Waste a day. And then data storage again. Boom. 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 Yeah, repair costs. Dude, I hope it works for G4 ships too. And one more on that
It does. No, it does. We've been told it already works for G4 ships as well.
That is amazing,
The G4
then.
is an extra bonus on top.
That is amazing then.
Yep. Yep, I tried that one, and it gives cheaper materials just to upgrade them. A little bit cheaper because the change is not big, but it actually allowed me
Hey.
to upgrade one part on my jelly that I couldn't
It's,
upgrade before.
our whale on our server has a Kelvin, and he's over the moon because it's literally dropped his prices down by almost a third.
Oh god.
So,
oh god.
you know.
Let's hit this 13 million. Let's hit it. Do you think they should use 40k faction recruit tokens or save them, dude? Save them, use that strategy. Repair cost is just bloody amazing. Ouch, that hurt. Okay, I might
Yeah,
get a
but-
little lower.
I wait for your shield to regen as well.
I
but
know,
yeah.
I know. I'm not a noob. How do you unlock the new faction sword? So you have to go do the research all the way up to the Stella one. You got to do all that research. It's really not big either. The cost on it.
Because only he did live, but then again, you've got to remember it is an enterprise. So
And
you know,
it's
an
Pike,
enterprise zone.
Kirk, and Spock, dude. I've taken higher mobs than this in my Enterprise, and my jelly. I could use my jelly on these, probably last longer, because these are what 62 round battles. Yeah, the jelly would seem to be better in this area. I could pull it out and see what the repair reduction is on it because it was 2.2 mil before, for testing purposes.
There you
I
go.
didn't get a difference on mine.
You're kinetic up there.
If there's 62 rounds, they're starting to remind me of the Sol and Romulus and Kronos traders.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a
So-
pretty good comparison, actually.
and
That's
there's
a pretty good
62
comparison.
rounds, so 1 plus 1 there. So let me get my ship dead, and then we'll bring it back up, and then I'll swap my jelly into play. Since I can actually have a reduction on it, so technically I should see at least down to, I don't know, 1.7 to 1.6 mil for repair. If it's a 1-to-1 ratio almost. 60 rounds, nope, no Kumok. You never want to use Kumok. So let me move my ships around, and that bug's still around, whatever. And then swap it to the jelly, swap you back, put Enterprise back in place so I have something sitting there as a placeholder, and let's send it out here again. But I have a little bit more research done, so I can do some research more because I have some points. So I can do, nope, I need to do that in the store. So let me look at this. Oh, go on.
Paul Duncan, yeah, at the moment the Stella would be the only ship that can be rebuilt.
Yeah, I'm thinking not the Auger. Because this is reminding me of jelly battles. So where do I use the stuff I'm getting from this from? Or am I just storing it?
Storing it, you can go into the faction store actually and see if you can unlock a chest already. So if you go into the faction store, you should be able to unlock a directives chest.
Okay, I can do the directives chest. I can do the exchange.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do the credits one. Okay, no, I can't do that one.
Nope, you can do the. It's only, as far as I know, it's only directive reps and credits. So give that one a pull. You might as well.
Boom, I pulled. Oh, I need reminds me. I need to do my augment pull. Boom. Save those points up for later. And I did that.
So some of you will have noticed as well, obviously in the refinery, that the faction credits are now not available with Borg points. That's already been addressed earlier today, that there is a new mechanic coming for adding independent credits. So that's it is actually currently, though, however, back in the Borg Tech under Special Refinery, you can actually currently, it has reverted at the moment. So in the Special Refinery in Borg Tech, there is a charge nanoprobes to independent credits currently, but sometime later on when the arc actually starts, that will go back to the mechanic.
I just did a 34 with my 1.8 Enterprise against Kirk Khan, and Uhura killed a 5.2 in 37 rounds. And after round was 15, every hit is critical. What's your in purple space and the other? I think the other space is just more event oriented or more armada oriented. But where are we going to need these special warp ones for? So far,
those go into the special systems, I believe.
Yeah, okay, I see that on the side.
Yep.
So some of the space is open, some of the space is locked down.
So the question there coming is, what's the difference between purple space and the other new systems?
Just armadas so far?
It's armadas. It's also the type of hostiles that are going to be introduced in them. The purple space has at the moment traders, but there will be some new hostiles in there.
Good, Gary. Yeah, that's cool. They said the event is delayed, is making this progress by completing research. There's no negative to it, in my opinion.
That's it, John Valentine. That's exactly what he's doing at the moment. The store is being unlocked just by completing the research that he's been able to do. So as soon as you get to the unlock Stella research and complete that, then the faction store for the rogues actually unlock. You can see that he's already got the lackey reputation.
Get that.
The piercing one?
Good enough.
Oh yeah, you can unlock the piercing. Yeah, cool. Of course you can. Yeah, of course. Go for it.
Nice.
Boom, done. So now you can unlock piercing in the research.
Research, yeah.
Where's it at? Defensive, no.
Yeah, it's one of the
rogue tactics, no.
It'll be called piercing. It'll be right near the front, mate. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, a little bit more. Yeah, is it?
Oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing!
What's up?
Hideout. I can't read right now.
That.
You could do that one which you clicked, but we are missing some other materials to do that.
Yeah, let me
Nice.
Let me kill more. Let me kill more first. I want to kill more stuff. See how I'm kind of tripping out because I want to see how the
Jelly goes.
Yeah. Let's get back to reading. Okay, thanks. What does the research give? The faction store unlock it to do the Stella one to get it. I run out of G3. Broke. Dang that. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Just rolled out of the spanking new Bortis. Guess I know what level is. Yep, the jelly is taking it like a champ on the chin. I spent the amount of G3 yesterday. Oh, dude, I know. That sucks, John.
Yeah, the domination events tend to do that. Actually, it's always a pretty much a standard thing that that the domination events tend to come in before the new arc starts. So it's unfortunate. That's one of the scopely mechanics.
Yeah, it's under anarchist weapon. So there's anarchist weapon. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's the anarchist weapon. But I need the 200 outlaw credits to do that one.
Yep.
Thank you, Zeus. I think the jelly is actually taking it better than the Enterprise was. The hits.
Interesting.
Well, because they're long battles, the jelly amplifies your damage over time each round.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and you're firing off a ton of shots as well. Yeah.
That's why they reminded me of the Soul Traders.
The question is, will there be some sort of tricky crew setup that's gonna allow to kill even more of these?
Yeah, that's wondering.
Yeah,
are they gonna release new like officers? Maybe, I don't know. To be honest, I'm just spitballing at this point.
We've been told that there might be new officers coming, but we don't know when.
Spend a mountain on G3, yeah. Ugh, that's never fun. Is that all that's out here? I'm just killing these for the heck of it now. Or just stocking up right now, basically.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, stocking up on your research. I don't know what the cooldown is on those chests at the moment. I didn't actually have a look. I've not got that far yet. I ran out of G3, so... Lewis, the missions are not here yet. The arc itself has not started, so that means the missions have not started either. As soon as they do, I don't know whether it will be today or whether or not it's going to be tomorrow. We don't actually have that information yet. What we do know is that there's been a small delay at the moment in releasing the new arc content. That's been an official announcement from Scopely.
Maybe, Michael. Maybe, dude. You might be right. Maybe Mudscrew might be Arc 3, for all we know.
Michael, even if we knew, unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to tell you. So exactly. That's just one of those things.
And I don't even know. This is one of those ones, is like, we gotta wait and see. Now let's see how bad the repair on the jelly is now. 2 million, so it's shaved only 2 million off the jelly. Or 200k off the jelly.
Well, that's 10% at the moment.
That's still a reduction.
That's not bad.
All right, let's go to the 38 system and see what I can do there. Send a jelly there. See what research I can keep going now. So we stopped.
My jelly used to cost me 4.8. Now it's brought it down to just about 4, I think.
Nice.
Yeah, that's quite a decent reduction. Yeah,
that is a really good reduction.
Sorry, 4.4. So it's only not 0.4 as well.
So it's 10%. So it's 10%.
Okay.
What's up, Emperor?
So,
could you show your galaxy and where are you hunting them? I'm either
right
blind,
now?
but yeah.
I was in
Penumbra.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it, Penumbra.
Penumbra.
I'm gonna go to Midge right now and see how I do. Mudscrew, I want to make it possible the Borg shards. That my request. I want them to make the Borg officer shards. Yeah, I know. We all want that one. That's one thing we all want.
So there's one other thing as well, by the way. So you guys know, I'll let you into another thing as well. There is one of the systems, and it is the first system. It is called, it's called D, and it looks like DOD minus G, but it's actually a D0G. So that's actually a 0, not an O. We don't know whether it's a typo or whether it's intentional. But so if you are trying to search for it in coordinates and stuff like that, make sure you do type a 0 until they've managed to fix that. It's D0G. So that's also something we found out earlier today.
Remember, guys, if you guys are just tuning in, I got 123 viewers. Remember, hit that like button. Go check out the links below. I have a Discord link down there. You guys can click on the Discord, come join the Discord, come join the live voice chat right now. Come chill with us. Below that is my donation link and that see more button. If you want to hit the see more. You can donate if you want. You don't have to. I enjoy you guys just being here and watching me. You guys are awesome. This is the biggest live stream I've ever done, which I'm kind of shocked at this many people showing up for. And I have a few other links down there I don't really want to worry about, but there is the one that I want to push is the membership button. It's $2, $5, $10, or $20 a month. It looks like either a cash symbol on iOS devices or a join button or a member button on other devices. You click it, it's a small amount. If you guys have ad blockers on, it helps me out greatly because ad blockers, I make nothing from the ads if you have it on. $2 a month will substitute and help me out greatly. And below that, and if you do that, you get a special highlight in YouTube chat in your green, and as long as you connect it to your Discord, you get a green one in my Discord too. And I dropped 8 people from that spiel. Nice. Did they think of moving base to Rogue Space? Not yet. Yeah, as Brit said. Guessing you got your rep up now. A little bit of it. I was on my server's first resident Tombstone. Wait, there's a spot in where you can get there in?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, that's the whole point. Is Tomb World? There is. You know, if you do move into that space, then obviously you're going to be quite limited in because of the warp ranges and various other things, unless you're relatively high level. I'd recommend being at least a level 32, 33 before you decide to go in there because you're going to need the high warp to get your miners out and stuff.
I'm not a big coffee fan. I'm just drinking it just to wake up right now.
I love my coffee. I can't live without it. Well, then again, I don't get.
How did you get Rogue open? You have to, Adam. You have to do the research for it. So you just do all your research until you get to the point of getting the Stella research. What the? Oh, I'm coming from the top of the system. I'm like, where am I coming from? God, these mobs are like huge. That trips me out. How like big they are.
Are you seeing any real advantage in opening that store yet?
Not really. Just getting ahead of time, and I'm just getting everything going.
There is no real advantage actually at the moment of opening the store. I mean, the thing is some of the research is locked behind other currencies that we don't have available yet, and we have. To be fair, we don't have any idea, shall we say, how to actually get some of those currencies at the moment. The main advantages that you do have of doing the research is the immediate reduction in repair costs, and also then obviously, you know, any other benefits that the research offers to normal ships, not just for the new outlaw ship.
Yeah, I found out one that's stuck on the base. Or on the Armada. I think I could highlight it now. I can't even highlight the Armada. That gives you... How much does it require to do it? Oh, 100. Dang, that means I'm short on that. I couldn't run those if I even tried right now.
Well, there's no point running them anyway, not on your own.
Well, that, and it gives you the 2,000 exchange for your thing, which goes into... the exchange loot one, if I remember right. Yeah, so you need those to get this. But
well, you could always convert some data into directives if you really wanted to run one.
Oh, you could, huh?
But it's a very low rate at the moment, 37k for 34, and you need to get your research up to get that rate up.
Yeah.
So you know. So again, don't forget, guys, everything in the Rogue store is actually connected to various parts of research. So as you increase your research, you get better exchange rates for various currencies against various other components in the actual faction store. So this is one of the big new game-changing mechanics that the Scopely have brought in with this arc.
Kaz, I'm doing pretty good. How about you, man?
Could you repeat that, please?
So what happens is as your research progresses in the outlaw research, Okay,
Uh-huh.
it changes the rate of the rogue faction store. That means that as your research progresses, for instance, you'll be able to convert more and more, more and more credits for directives, for instance. It's not like
how can you
with the
play-
existing stores. It's not with the existing stores, for instance, where it depends on reputation level alone. So obviously, as you increase your Federation reputation, you unlock new
God.
different parts of the store. Now your research actually changes the exchange rates in the store as well.
Okay. Okay.
So Leo
Cool.
said, how can you play 0131? I'm just doing what I can right now. We have no events out currently. The only thing we have is just the stuff you can see in the game. 18 hasn't went down to my knowledge yet. Nathaniel, is there going to be an event based around research? I have no idea. They don't tell me the exact events are coming out. Even though, I wish they would. I'm glad you can catch me live, Chasm. It's awesome you guys are here watching. Just me randomly kill stuff with my morning face on. I'm not even awake yet. I'm on a very much lax sleep.
Nathaniel Sawyer, there's a high chance that we will have research events. But again, we don't know.
And I shot myself in the tuchus if that did happen.
Can you get the stuff to actually launch one of those armadas yet?
I
you
am
can, yeah.
only 16 points away from actually being able to do it.
Yeah,
Launch
you
one,
can.
but that's probably tomorrow.
So the armada part of it's live, effectively.
It is effectively live, yeah. I mean, for people who are actually grinding through, it is possible to start the armadas. Again, there is no real massive benefit to actually doing it at the moment. As I said, we
do we have any info on servers or versus server tokens? No, we don't, Callum. And I don't know. Maybe Battalion. I'm not sure.
Look, the server versus server tokens were obviously we were told about that a little bit earlier today due to the event store being open. Now that has, you may have noticed that event store is now gone from the system. So they sort of
Streaming.
sort of gave us guys a bit of a sneak peek before it was actually due to be to alive. But we've been basically told a little bit earlier, it was alluded to, shall we say, in the Q&A, that will be coming either later on in this arc or possibly in the next one, but it's certainly not something that we need to worry about for the next week or 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Right. So I mean, that's basically, it's like, we know that there is something to do with server versus server. We don't know how exactly it will work, but that will be explained to us within the next week to 10 days. Let's say that. That's a spitball at the moment, because obviously we don't know when the actual arc is starting right now.
Kevin, how many rounds did I do in that fight? I did 44 rounds.
All right. Do you guys remember, a few months ago, there was on the Ultimate DJ's podcast the interview with Panic, and he gave 5 facts and 5, myths.
5 true, 5 false.
Yeah.
That was in the April address. Yes.
Yes. And I think we revealed two of them with dispatch. With this,
there's a few things that if you did pay attention to DJ's podcast, that's Talking Trek Online, Talking Trek SGFC.online. By the way, if you did listen to his podcast, and there are a few things. No one shall guests on there quite a bit, and Panic will be available again tomorrow. So and I know No One Shall will be there as well. I'll be there. I'm a moderator. Yes, you will.
we all gonna be there probably.
We'll all be there. So yeah, that will be. Have a chance to have a speak to him tomorrow as well about that.
Is it going to be a joint leaderboard? And I have no idea.
Even if we did know anything, Callum, we wouldn't be able to reveal it to you at the moment.
Exactly.
Sorry, mate. That's there's under non-disclosure agreements, which means that even if we did know anything, we wouldn't be able to confirm or deny, I'm afraid.
I did not move to Tombstone. Oh my goodness. See what's Tombstone look like. How many people here? Yeah, people killing.
You have 122 right now viewers.
I'm surprised, dude.
27
Yeah.
I am surprised. I'm glad you guys are here. Oh no, I sent my ship to the wrong system. Oh well, I'll send it up one in a second. I think it's good that 60% of the research tree is available to Ops level 27. Is it, dude? I don't even know that part. That's awesome.
Yep. It's it's the ops level actually is pretty low. It's actually opens at ops level 17.
Wow.
And goes most of it is available to people under ops level 30.
Yeah, still not an event.
We do know, for instance, as well that that you only need to be a level 27, I believe, to unlock Stella.
28, I thought.
If I remember rightly, I'm just having a quick look now to see if that's actually right or not. Doop de doo, doop de doo. He says when I can find her. Where is she? Come on, Stella. There we go.
Where are you at?
Shipyard 27, yeah, is required to actually unlock Stella. So she's available to everyone over the level 27.
I should have known as soon as I finish Augment Rep and knew when to start. Story of my gaming life.
Now, one of the things as well, guys, for those of you who are at level 27 and will be unlocking Stella, one of the things to note as well is she has an absolutely insane starting warp range. She starts at level 33 warp range.
Whoa.
And that's at tier 1, which means that she's going to be an absolute key for you guys to be speeding around the map to get her when you get her up.
Oh my
so level 33 to start with is pretty insane.
We can do the read up now on her. I haven't read about her yet. Yeah, I'm gonna read up.
Would you like me to do the read up?
Fine.
I don't mind. I mean, you can, dude. But you know, this is going to be fun with dyslexia. Go on.
Yeah. Okay. The cell is a marvel of engineering and its criminal ingenuity. Sorry. The vessel is unique in its modularity. Every component works in a concert with its siblings, but it is also completely self-sufficient, allowing a savvy engineer to swap out and upgrade those parts with ease. This means that the ship can very easily be broken down into the base components and reassembled again. Harry Mudd has taken advantage of its particular element of the ship's design, breaking it down to avoid detection whenever he pulls off a heist, only to resemble it with a different signature in another part of the galaxy. With an ingenious method, Mudd has achieved the dream of every criminal in the galaxy. He has rendered himself untraceable. Boom!
Well done, sir.
I learned a trick, okay? I start reading ahead as I'm talking.
Yeah.
So I wonder what the is Stella on the thing yet on Elcars, so we can see what the warp is to the full warp.
She's been no, not yet.
But 33, and it's interesting because we gotta see what's up, because that's really interesting in my eyes. The whole thing on her. If it's 33, it means she's gonna get warp 40 like ease. If I hit a level 50, nothing's happening the day after it would release more levels. Funny. Kasoni. Have you ever done the Botany Bay buffs? I've started into that actually. Gary. Yeah, we gotta expect this kind of stuff. People just get all mad and bend out of shape, and I'm gonna enjoy what it is and just look at stuff, do the research, and enjoy my time, even if it can be detrimental.
No, and I've just sent you a screenshot. You can chat about that, but please don't show it. But you can have a quick chat about that. There's a sneak peek there for you.
How do I chat about it and not say anything on it?
Well, no, it has a chat as in don't share it.
The information.
Pardon? No, the information you can talk about, but don't share the picture.
Okay, so all right, let's go over Stella. Max tier's 9. Max level is 45. Yes, of course it can be scrapped. It requires a loan to scrap it. Interesting, but okay. 257 uncommon uranium, so it's going to require uranium. That's the total build cost. 49, about 50,000 rare uranium. So, yeah, and then they have now epic uranium, which is, it's going to require 12.6k to do the full build on it. About 800,000 titanium. Wow, that's cheap for the full build. And 20,000 or about 28,000 lithium to do the full build. That's actually pretty relatively cheap.
What no one shall actually just missed on that was, of course, uranium is the brand new, resource that we have specifically for
plutonium. I'm thinking what it was.
Because plutonium is the one for the Botany Bay, and it's uranium now for the Stella.
Well, that's quite interesting. And then the total build cost is honestly not horrendous.
The build cost has been kept in terms of normal resources. It's been kept low. The very nice thing, it is a battleship, but it does not require uncommon materials in terms of gas, crystal,
whatsoever.
Or ore. So that means you're completely refinery independent on the Stella, which does make sense because obviously, it is a brand new style of mechanic that they've brought into the game.
Yeah, scrap mechanic is very interesting. I have no less than 10 different games to do to me, including WoW. WoW. Mr. Quadix winked twice without saying anything about 5 of 10. I have no idea, dude. I have no idea, honestly. I didn't even know 6 of 10 was coming. So we gotta wait it out and see what's up with it. This is honestly my biggest day for streaming yet.
I think look, Bob and Aquatics. I think probably the best thing is that what we can sort of allude to, shall we say?
Allude.
It depends on how popular 6 of 10 has been in the store itself. So once Scopely have had a chance to digest, how many people have had a chance to actually get him. Whether that's a popular mechanic or not, they'll get some feedback, and if it's popular, then hey, I'm sure that we'll see other officers appearing at some point. But right now, we don't have any information on that.
There's a lot of research here.
There is a lot of research. Yeah, it's quite a nice tree actually in terms of what it actually unlocks you. There's a lot of things there, obviously helping out with those armadas. They are pretty beefy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of there's some PvP research in there, which is going to be interesting. So again, that's alluding to the possibility, which at some point later on, that we will have server versus server PvP. So that'll be interesting. Goes up to 100% actually on the max level.
Yeah.
So that's a flat doubling of your damage in PvP, which is quite interesting.
Where is that?
The other thing that you can also see up there is things like Armada shield piercing, and also Armada armor piercing. So that's going to help you obviously across the whole game, because that's not just for the exchange banks, which are the new Armada targets. And they also have been rumored, and again, don't 100% know this, but they have been rumored to contain rather large latinum drops as well in those banks. The other thing that is actually quite interesting as well regarding the research tree. I just died. How did I just die?
You got hit.
I tried hitting something that was a little bit too big.
It's a little too beefy.
So, okay, a 1.2 million Saladin, by the way, cannot hit a 9.5 million exchange. Just so you know.
Yeah, just so you know.
And level 37 instead of a 27 by mistake.
And I gotta welcome my executive producer, or my sub-executive producer. Zek has joined us. He has graced us with his presence.
Yes, I'm paying attention and watching. Make sure.
He must be on lunch.
Correctly. No, I'm just sitting in my office, close, listening to Italian.
Dude, Listen to the battalion. Oh Lord. But yeah, this is enjoyable. This is fun. What's the points? BB hull shield. Does it actually hit some use in the BB? I would just guess it makes it a little bit more beefier and take a little more pack of a punch, which I think is counterproductive because before in the day you couldn't raid with a BB. Now you can raid with a BB because bases don't hit back once you crack them. So I don't see the point of bumping it up, but it's research.
The reason of bumping up is actually pretty simple. You've now got increased cargo protection on there, and you can increase
Cargo
your
hull.
mining rate and mining speed, cargo hull, which basically means then that now it becomes a viable mining ship that's less susceptible to being hit by normal basically raiders. So you've got flat bonus increases to the amount of protection, by the way, as well. So that's independent
Boy,
of any
they'd have to bump
that you
that
have
thing
on
up
there.
a lot.
They are bumping it up quite a lot. If you look at the research, it bumps up a lot. Actually, if you look at the max research, if you spend a little bit of time going through the tree, it does actually bump it up a heck of a lot.
It almost makes you think they have like some sort of Botany Bay versus Botany Bay thing.
Oh
in
God.
mind.
No. Please no. Please no.
We don't know.
Also, the BB
We
buff,
don't
if
know.
you come around level 21 to 22, high strength ship at that level, like a North Star. Really? That's an interesting one, Gary.
That's again, yeah. That's an interesting hypothesis there, Gary. We'll leave it at that. How's that? There's also called flat station damage as well. So one of the nice things about this is obviously we've got going to be harder to crack your base, but also they're more basically power to crack other bases. Some of the other things that have been fixed as well for those whales out there is the crit defense bug that was plaguing a few people has now been fixed. Marcus, as an officer, has now also been fixed. His description matches his actual abilities. I haven't had a chance
I like
to
how
check
they
all the
changed
other
the
officers yet.
mechanic, not the description.
They changed the actual mechanic, not the description. Yes, they did. They actually changed the mechanic, which I was surprised at that they changed the mechanic.
Yeah, so was I. I thought they'd go the other way and leave him the way he was, but reword it, and they really went the other way.
They did, and it's actually a good sign as well, because it means then now that Marcus has been fixed, we know that Carol has been fixed before previously. They've also fixed the possibility for those players. Now, this is also something which was quite contentious for those people who've been playing the game a long time. Carol and Marcus now work in full synergy.
Really?
Which means that there is a very high chance as well that now that they've worked out what that bug was and they've managed to fix it, it's a very high chance that the Shakedown crews, i.e. Pike, Moreau, and other members, they can also then now fix that bug. Again,
Vermin got a bump too?
Pardon?
Vermin got a bump too, he's saying?
Yeah, there's been a few. There's been Vemet got a buff to his officer ability. He did. So Vemet now, actually, no one, you can go with that one because you probably got him up on your screen. There you go.
I'm looking for him right now. I probably missed him, probably already knowing me. Here,
I've missed on my screen. I'm trying to find him on mine as well now.
There he is. His ability is Feel a Burn, which is at the moment beginning of the round. If your opponent is burning, Vermin increases the shield health by equal to 100% of the health of your officers, and his sub ability is a captain is if you survive a round, deplete your shield. That's the normal one. The percent now matches Spock. Oh, okay.
Yes, it does.
That's interesting.
Yeah, the percentage went up, wasn't it? 20%.
It went up 25%. 25% on the highest level at the moment. Yeah, it's 100. So it goes up to 100% now, not 75.
That's interesting.
Yeah. there's been a few. Like I said, we're still going through. The release notes weren't complete from the ones that we got. So we're still going through some of the officers to work out what exactly has been buffed. We are expecting a full set of release notes at some time over the course of the day today. Bearing in mind though, it is 6:30 in the evening now here in Central Europe.
Percent spark. Did they give Nero a burning percentage? Let's look. Let's take a look.
Yeah, they bumped the burning percentage.
Nero is 40% so far. Yeah, 40% on both of them. So that's not really much of a difference at all then. I don't know, I'm still killing these guys. Maybe I'm just stocking up on these for later. Always good to stock up on them.
So I've just actually read here, Shakedown crew has been fixed. So Pike, Moreau and Leslie has now been completely repaired. So that means now Pike, Moreau and Leslie, if you're one of the lucky people who do have a Leslie,
I do.
They have now they're now working completely across all levels on full synergy. So that basically means as well for those people that argument has now disappeared, obviously, as to whether or not you can tier up those officers, because obviously that problem has now been completely mitigated.
No, I thought I had Leslie. Never mind. I don't have them. They fixed Pike's experiment? I don't know. I don't know.
No, Pike's XP is still unfortunately not fixed.
Buggered.
There's Chen's XP as well is also not fixed. So those are things as well. I said incremental improvement, guys. You know, there's
Observer, still no events on my end, but I'll reset just in case.
I know a lot of people have been complaining about, you know, certain officers not working for a while. You've got to remember as well that you know, not to make excuses on Scopely's behalf by any means, but a lot of these mechanics are so intricately intertwined with other mechanics in the game that what we class as a very small change, shall we say, which seems logically a very small change, has some absolutely massive ramifications across other mechanics. So yeah, you just got to be a little bit careful when, you know, they don't want to rush things out and break things more. He says, as you know, we're now an hour and a half into the new day and we still don't have an event.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway,
yeah,
we'll see what happens.
We call the spaghetti coding. It's freaking David. We are actually an hour and 17 minutes in the live stream. Should I do my spiel?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, guys. Down below is my Discord link. Come join my Discord. Come join like these beautiful people right now. We're in my voice chat. We come, we talk, we just chill here, and it's enjoyable. Below that is my donation link. If you want to donate, it's down below, and I'm gonna post in my chat on top of that so you guys can see it. If you guys want to donate, but you don't have to, I want to put it out there. Below that is some other links. I don't want to even go over my Teespring link, my Amazon wish list. Those are whatever. Below that, the one that really matters is the join button or the membership button. If you click it, it looks like cash from most devices, either $2, $5, $10, or $20 a month, and you get a green highlight in your YouTube chat. And if you connect it to your Discord, you get the green highlight in your Discord on my Discord channel. And on top of that, you get a shout out to the end of my videos in the credits. I update them every so often. It's just, and now I need to track down the filing because I lost it. Sorry for time. And yeah, if you guys are running an ad blocker, that $2 a month will help me out because the ads that you guys are not watching means I'm not making anything from it. But I do enjoy you guys are watching it because you guys are awesome. All right, let's get back to...
What was I supposed to be looking for?
Oh, I need to look for the base file for the credits. Wait, what?
The base file for the credits?
Yeah, remember I redid my computer? I have to go through my stuff. I have it somewhere.
Oh, I've got it as well. Yeah, I'll send it over to you.
Yeah. Boom. And Aaron, what's the pop? Somehow I always drop subs between those spiels. I blame Zach. Zach must got it busy. All right, let's go to the next one. Oh, exec, you there?
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah. Hey, did you try to blow up your Valdor yet?
Nope.
Did you finish all the research for the outlaw mechanic?
No, because I can't get past the one. I have to get the research credits or whatever.
No. But there's the original one. The outlaw mechanic does affect your G4 one too. The first one.
It does, yeah. Well,
At 35%.
24%. I'm
Yeah.
not thrilled yet to go blow it up.
But then the last one is probably make you happier when you get there. The G4 reship repair.
Oh, yeah, 75%
on top of the outlaw mechanic. So it's gonna make the jelly under $1 million to repair then. What it's seeming like. And
yeah, the one thing I did notice though, so I remember some of my upgrades on the Valdor being 5,710.
Yeah.
And I've got 2 of 10 of the Explorer bartering, and I have not seen the cost go down on my Explorer parts.
I wonder if it's a rebate.
It is a rebate,
Yeah,
yes.
that's what I'm wondering.
Of course. Scopely into their rebates.
Yeah, it's a rebate. Yeah, there's no. The thing is that the mechanic itself isn't actually in the game code to actually offer a flat reduction like that straight away. You got to remember the way the code is actually written. Everything is on base rates, and then basically the reduction happens afterwards. Which I know sounds a little bit like counterproductive, but it's actually a much easier mechanic to implement and keep control of. It also means that if there's any errors, then obviously there's no chance, for instance, that researches or components start costing zero resources to actually purchase them. So that's basically a business reason behind it as well. There's no chance that that's something that should cost 200 uncommon credits.
Then it's not gonna make me feel bad for pulling my trigger on the Armada, Prime Armada.
Is that 5-star? Go up. That's
yes,
5.
Yeah.
5-star gas. 5-star uncommon. Now 5 stars are in the picking.
Well, it's been there for a while.
The research wants a lot of the lithium.
It's enough to start this upgrade, because I have a small feeling that you do not have enough dilithium in it to start the research itself.
Well, for mine, I got enough. Did you do all your research to do your optimization to lower the percentage of what it's going to cost on your deal?
Okay, might be, but the straight numbers which you see does not prove that. Like, okay, if the cost reduction works, that's fine. But if I'm gonna go to search tree to this point where I can upgrade that Armada, this pack doesn't tell me that if I'm gonna buy it, I'm gonna be able to upgrade it.
So for me, I have my research up. It cost me 250 million dill to do it. But if I go into the pack, let's go into the pack. And my pack, it gives me approximately 410 million dill. So yeah, it gives me enough. You just got to get your research optimization up. That's because before that I was at 300 mil before, and whatever it was.
Was that 15.9 mil into lithium to do it?
Wait, what? Sarkbud?
215.9 million to lithium to do it.
How did you get it cheaper than that? The original one?
Just doing all the research to get it all down.
I thought I did it all.
159 right
Yeah, but
now.
I'm at level 44, 44, but I've done...
Yeah, I haven't finished my optimization, so I have a bid on it. So yeah, that's probably why I'm not getting it a little cheaper.
Mine's at 12 of 15.
Yeah, you're a little higher than mine. I think you're like 2 higher than mine, but it would cost me 250 to do it right now. 249.6. And I still, the 150, if I'm going to buy it, then I'm going to buy it, but I won't be doing any like show and tell just yet because I would just wait it out till like a few days so I can get the before and after to make a video on it. I would just buy it for the dill really right now. I wonder if I'm brain farted. The gas research that I have that helps with the gas research. I wonder if it would still give me some of the G5 back.
Back because of the, like you said, the lithium. But I haven't done the research because I got told it wasn't worth doing.
I heard it was from the whales I talked to. See, we have two different sides. I talked to a few, and they're like, "Yeah, it's worth it." I've never heard one negative about it yet. But I'll take the shot, and I'll do the research, and I'll look at it to show if it's worth it or not. But if someone wants to help me out with the dill part of it, or paying for it, my donation link's down below. Because I'll probably be buying a pack or two the next day anyways for the new stuff when it actually fully comes out. I'm wondering if they're gonna have packs for the new research stuff though. And Battalion, why are you so quiet?
Sorry, I just had to sort something out in the main room. Give me a sec.
Because Battalion's multitasking.
I am indeed, yeah.
Oh, Pack's still talking.
Anyway, right, sorry about that. I just had to doing some cleanup. There's people sharing screenshots in the main room that aren't supposed to be shared at the moment.
I need my share link because I'm gonna post it one more time in the main Discord. Give me a second. What is? Caution just PM me. What happened now? Who broke what? All right, let's get back into doing this. Okay. Come on, people. Let's get the chat popping again and get those likes up, please and thank you. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. I know you guys are watching. I know it can be boring, but right now we're just waiting out, twiddling our thumbs, hoping something's gonna happen. No chatting. Why is no one chatting? Private business.
Sorry, that's hello, I'm back again. Right, sorry, no, I was just double checking. Wicked Witch, I know you're listening. Sorry about that. I just had to I did delete your post. I'm just about to repost it again now. Because that was under embargo, but it's fine. So sorry about that. I just had to make sure that that's a post that you're actually allowed to post into the main room. So the total cost of ownership has now been posted into the main general chat of
no chat. Don't hold that against me, Bourbon. No.
So sorry about that. Yeah, that was under embargo. I'd realised that DJ had released it though, so it's okay.
Okay.
Oh god, more Vulcus blueprints and Kira. No, I don't need any more of those.
Yeah.
I got too many.
You'll take them and you'll like
They're gonna change it a little bit so we do not get those blueprints of the ships that just do not.
Since they're likely delaying until tomorrow, do you think they will give us any events today? They better, because we're bored. People haven't post-deleted shock and horror. Exactly, Private. Did I hear Carol has a new synergy? Did she? Or she works now? I like how somebody I plugged myself in the main Discord. He's like, really? You're gonna advertise now? Yeah? Come on. I want to throw my name in the rink.
This is why Panic doesn't like to release dates, though, right? Because
exactly.
Got a problem with events, and then they gotta back it up, and that's why he doesn't like to do that.
Exactly. I know that's you, Caution. Hey, any word on your? I know you're probably inundated with questions and concerns and everything else right now going on. Any idea if they're working on getting at least some type of events coming in, not the current ones, but at least something to do today?
Yeah, throw in a faction hunt. Everybody likes those.
Oh
yeah. Faction hunt. Yeah, that'll be a good idea.
Yeah. So even a moderator hasn't heard anything yet. Nothing from Live Ops or nothing.
I haven't heard anything from Live Ops either at the moment, to be honest. I'm still waiting. I think they're all hands on deck at the minute, trying to work out what they're actually planning on doing. I would imagine that we will see some sort of limited event some point later on today. It just won't follow the normal schedule, I'd imagine.
Where are these new points go, I wonder?
So,
Well, that one they delayed, they released it like 7 o'clock or 8 hours later than normal. I forget what that was. Wasn't it one of the Borg arcs?
they had a problem with the Borg arc where they actually pulled an event for the second time ever, and then they re-released it. I mean, it is. Look, this is the first time, as far as I'm aware, that we have not had an event released.
Adam.
And I
yeah,
want to say it was back in January. Like something was supposed to come out at noon, 11 o'clock my time, but then it didn't come out until 7 o'clock that night.
Right. I'm pretty sure it was one of the either Borg arcs or it was the Outlaws arc. It was really delayed.
Adam's like, give us a compensation chest full of badges.
That was That was in January. That was the very first Borg arc.
That's what I
first
thought.
one. Yeah. And I'm trying to remember what the problem was now. There was some silly typo in there which caused
it was
me not
that
to think.
Apple Store didn't release the update
That was
at the
it.
same time that Android
That was
did,
it.
so then they kicked
Yes,
the whole
that was
thing
it. It was that was the whole problem. Yeah, the Apple Store update had been flagged.
Yeah.
And it had to go for a manual review, and it took them picking ages, and obviously all the content was in there. Now, I mean, they have mitigated that now, so but yeah, hey, that's it.
But it wouldn't be unprecedented for them to release something at 7 o'clock or whatever time.
5 o'clock usually
No.
is my time. They usually release stuff on a secondary basis.
I mean, again, don't forget, we do have events that run. We do have our daily events that run, and they can run anywhere. We've got our next daily event is due to end in 4 hours and 17 minutes. So I would imagine that would, that if we were to get a next set of missions or events, then I'd imagine it would probably be around that time.
It's 12-11 in the damn main Discord. I can't read it. It's just I can't do it.
What's up with you, man? What's happening on the main Discord?
Have you read it?
Well, no, I try tend to. Oh, there's only
feedback.
only 500
I went there to
messages.
look to see if I could find out what the updates were, and all I'm getting is just a filth of all these idiots.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. Let's get back to reading this. Bring back the 8-hour faction. Yeah, I don't care. I want the full day. I don't have the time to grind out that much. Will we get a way to get badges? I have no idea, Vladimir. I have no clue.
Yes, we will have a way to get badges. That has already been told by Panic.
What
He
he
said something coming.
Yeah,
That's
he
the
did say
thing.
that.
I'm looking for
There is
all of this.
there is a way to get badges. There's an easier way to get badges coming in this arc.
Oh my god! Thank God. When is
So
Jelly?
they-
I have no idea. Does Scopely treat us like idiots anyway? They don't treat us like idiots. They just don't ever get prepared for when they release something this big.
Listen, Roy, I would much rather that they delay the release of something than release it when it's completely buggy. And to be honest, let's be fair. Tell me where it said that it was going to be released at, in my time, 5 p.m. in Europe.
There is no release time.
there is
No, they just gave us the pass notes, and that's all they did. And gave
That's
us
it.
information on the event.
You know,
which-
the biggest thing I'm seeing on it is people are losing their accounts being reset back to 1. That to me seems more important than trying
That-
to
I've
get some
heard
damn
that,
content
and
out.
I've heard that.
That
And
is-
also, somebody got transferred servers. Like we had somebody from our server apparently disappear and is gone, and then people talked to them, and they got transferred to a different server, which is.
See, I don't even know how that would work. How
Me
would
either.
that happen?
There is
I
okay.
don't know either.
I can tell you exactly how that would work, just so you know. But listen, guys. There's a few things. The new. It doesn't matter how much testing you do on a software release. This software release goes across tons and tons and tons of servers. And at the end of the day, the only thing stopping you logging into server 127 as opposed to
The database
137
code.
is a database code. Exactly.
So is anyone? I'm actually excited just for the research.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've gotten pretty far up in the research.
Yeah, the research. That alone makes me happy. Alone. Zach.
Yes, sir.
Your mic's feeding back.
Nice, his TV in the background.
Let me turn mine. That's
I
probably
keep hearing my
me.
voice. I keep seeing Zach's mic on. What's up, Hugo?
Well, I'm on press.
Oh no, I'm a moron. I had my sound on another thing. Sorry,
You
Zach.
said it,
What?
not me.
Well, there it is.
I'm like, why am I
Hey,
hearing
you-
myself again?
Oh Jesus! So it was you, basically, Pebcac.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Well,
man,
I still think, if everybody would just calm the hell down and let Scopely figure out what the issue is. I mean, they're causing problems with accounts. That's got to come before content.
Yeah, that's true.
And this is the whole point. And this is, I mean, like we look on server 149, we had a complete server crash and it logged everyone out of the server. We had to log back in again. It's about 20 minutes before the day reset. I've heard of a few other problems that have happened over the course of the day, and no server seems to have. There seems to be something going on with which is unforeseen. And to be fair, I mean, and Sinclair's actually hit the nail right on the head at that moment. They need to basically concentrate right now, which is what they're doing, is concentrating right now on making sure that everything's stable.
I mean, 29 really has not experienced. We've had glitches and stuff of that nature, but
Let me address
nothing
something.
major that I've heard.
I'm confused on the Bonnie Bay research. Hull shield strength, they're pretty useless, but I'll take the protected cargo if I can, or cargo I can. Even 10K is nothing when it comes to the data. Yeah, it's true, Hugo. Caution. There's a handful of researches nice, but there is a lot of useless, yet more primes. They're not called primes though, most of them. They're called Apex.
Well, they're not really primes because you're not paying for them. You got to get certain things to get them done.
Yeah, they're Apex. Just to put a 1-day shield, I think it's wise. I'm usually running a 3-day shield normally. Sorry to cut you off, but I wanted to address the questions.
No one's talking.
Sorry, I zoned out. I'm responding to panic. I mean, not panic, caution.
On my head right now. Maybe you guys remember it was like half a year ago, or maybe a little bit longer. There was a bug in refinery where you could constantly, without the pause, refine the battery.
Yeah, I remember that.
I'm so much missing this kind of bugs which works for a favor of the users.
Yeah, but then you're known as an exploiter when you use it.
Back. It's an exploit. And that's the thing, yeah. It's an exploit. They took it back, and they actually, they actually rewarded everyone who didn't use it.
Yeah, but the problem is they chastised the people who were using it, and really, that was Scopely's fault. I mean, hey, listen, let me put it to you this way: you offer me an unlimited refine, I'm going to use it. I'm going to assume that's something that you changed in the game. Then you come back and say that I exploited it.
It's not exploit by the nature of the name of the exploit. The exploit is an additional thing you use
guys,
to be
fair,
on the software to make it work in a different way.
To be fair to everyone, and this is a live stream on YouTube at the moment. We'll quite happily have this discussion over Discord a bit later on.
Do you guys know they did some?
All right.
If you guys don't mind, just for a minute, if we can concentrate a little bit on the arc itself and some of the other bits. You've got to remember as well that Nolan Scholl is an official content creator for Scopely, and as such, the YouTube does actually fall under that his agreement as well there. All right, so I'm just jumping in as moderator at the minute and just saying, can we change the topic on that one?
Let's see. Did you guys notice notice they did something with Vermit? They upgraded him a little bit, so we gave him the same percentage as Spock has. Yeah, I saw that. Hey, Finnish Fantasy Gaming, how you doing, brother? If you guys just join in,
go back to that Vemit thing again. What was that?
Vemit got boosted his ability.
Buff. He's got a buff, yeah.
Well,
hey, Josh.
Yeah, he used to be 350%. Now he's 750%.
Wanted to test here, but I'll be here one moment.
Is that even accurate, or is that an oops?
Oh my god, I'm sweating in my room right now. Woo. Doesn't help I have one lack of sleep though right now. I blame Battalion and Discord right now for my lack of sleep.
What's that? Why blame me? That's not my fault.
I just blame
Not this
Discord in
time.
general because I need to shut up my iPad because it went I'm so, oh my god.
I just messaged you once to ask you if you're awake. That's it. You can't blame me. Anyway,
why not?
Well, you can blame me, I suppose. I mean, everyone does. I just blame Sinclair.
But
so
just because it's in the afternoon don't mean it's freaking daytime for us. You know, I'm just saying.
Well, yeah, but he was posting on himself online. I mean, it's not like he wasn't posting. You know.
Well, then why would you ask him if he was awake? If he's posting, you know he's awake, unless he's doing it in his sleep. I mean,
no,
you know.
well, trust me, this is no one show at 3 o'clock in the morning. He could be asleep and posting, knowing him. I mean, you know. It was making surprisingly amount of sense what he was posting.
Oh,
That's
yeah, I was
why
up at 2:30 in the morning.
Sleep or not.
No,
yeah,
I was
exactly.
awake at 2:30. I was awake at 2:30 in the morning. I was trying to head stuff off, talk a little bit, and then I went to bed after that.
But
another one that looks nice to me is the G-force impulse increase.
Yeah, it does.
Which doesn't do me any good because
That's
I can't
scary
do
to see a Tribune come at you faster. Okay, yeah, Hugo just went over the new on Vermid. Vermid 100%, no longer 90%. Rank 4, he's at 400%, no longer 350%. Rank 5, he's at 50%, not 700%. But they missed to do something on Nero, exactly, Hugo. They bumped him up, Nero up by 5%. Did they, Bourbon?
I don't know if that's been confirmed, if they bumped him up or not, actually, Bourbon. I haven't, to be honest, I haven't checked through. I think Fartasia's gone to sleep. Otherwise, I'd double check with him. But
yeah,
he's
I've pretty much not ever used them anymore because, well, you know, of his issues that he's had in the past.
Oh, there you go. Democratics, maybe it has. It might also be research that's bumped him up. I'm not quite sure yet. Yeah, we've had, you know, like I said, the actual content itself at the moment.
Yes, that.
Go ahead, there, Final Fantasy.
Okay.
Or not? Okay.
Does anybody use these new officers today?
Which new ones?
The new Borg officer or the augment officers?
Well, these new Borg officers and maybe these new.
I think he's cutting out.
Independent characters and.
I use the new ones.
Find
The new indie ones.
pretty weak characters.
I use the new indie ones. I use Pan and Rima, and then I use Ston on my my Antares or one of my miners to speed up the rating aspect.
Yep. And that'll also be much more useful now with the Armada targets, obviously, because the criticals on those Armadas are pretty high, I believe. Actually, no, and you can probably you've got an Armada right there. Do you want to go through the stats on those Armadas? Actually,
scan it.
Yeah, just give it a scan and then show the stats off on that.
Attack is 1 million, defense is 2 million, health is 68 million, damage per round is 381k per round, armor piercing is 209, shield piercing is 209, accuracy is 209, crit chance is 20%, crit damage chance is 200%. Officer bonus, they don't have one. Armor, 148k in armor. Shield deflection, 148k again. Dodge, 148k. And then its shield health is 55 million. Its hull health is 81 million. It has a warp range. That's funny.
It does. I noticed that as well. It's got a warp range of 2,
there's even
impulse speed.
There's a write-up on it, too. The many corporations, leisure centers, and casinos function and exchange value two things above all: security and discretion. In order to keep the investors happy, these conglomerates utilize a massive fortified vaults to protect their vast resources. It is rumored that some of these orbiting fortresses contain more latinum than a single person could ever spend in a lifetime. These rumors have attracted more than a few daring thieves, all of whom have fallen to the robust security systems that every vault has installed. It would take coordinated effort from a group of expert thieves to crack these vaults and master pilots to get them out alive. I didn't even know they had a write-up on those before. That's interesting. I wonder if the blue ones have it, or the rare ones have a different write-up.
I don't know, actually. I've not tried the rare ones. Let's have a...
Yeah, let's go look at the end. Mini Corporation Release. Yeah, same one. Same write-up. But it should be interesting when it comes out. Huh?
You didn't realize Armadas had write-ups, no?
No, I never looked at it. Hey, no one, find when you get something to do. My right arm's tired right now.
Where are these armadas at? What system are you in?
Midge. Midge.
Okay.
Mazel. I'm not even commenting on that one.
As in Mizel Azim, your right arm's tired right now? What? I don't.
Do we
quite
have any
understand.
intel on the new ship?
Just what we see.
Yes, it's called the Stella.
Where is the event? We don't know. We don't know when the new event is, and we know it's Stella.
Stella!
Stella. That's why I keep thinking Rocky is right. Is that from?
I find that funny that they call that Stella because, I mean, is that a ship type? I mean,
no, Stella
really?
is the name of Harry Mudd's
Do you
wife.
think the Stella is a new ship just for doing those armadas?
I hope it's not just a one-trick pony.
I think based on what I've seen that is going to be a one-trick pony, kind
We
of like
don't
the
know yet.
Franklin. Is
We
it
can't.
only
We
good
can't.
for
We can't assume
four?
because the Vidar we thought it was gonna be a one-trick pony, and it was completely not.
Yeah, but that was asked in the official Discord, and they said that it was primary focus was going to be for this new stuff coming up.
Don't say that, caution. Max Pan is up to 65%. Hull breach. Navi is 140 to the fence, still kind of low. Max level levy grants 20% crit chance. Oh my god! If they made it a one-trick pony, they have fallen back on their face again.
That's pretty much what they
stupid.
said today. It's what they said. If you go back and read the Q&A that was on the official one, it was pretty much going to be it's going to be a one-trick pony kind of thing.
That honestly saddens me.
That is kind of sad because
What is my
now they went
loadout to my
ship
jelly right now?
for
Pike,
one
Moreau,
thing.
and Chen. And then back to killing here again. I don't even know why I'm killing these right now. I
So
probably killed enough.
basically, it will be another Vidar then, I guess.
Yeah, basically. Why not 5? Because I'm just using it for damage reduction, for extra loot. I don't want to take more damage though. Huge mistake. Everyone I talked to the game hates the Franklin and loves the Vidar. Exactly. They don't need a Vidar 2.0. I mean, it's a level 27 ship. Is gonna still got that. So probably similar to the Vidar. The Vidar speed on side. This thing has warp on its side. 33 warp base stats.
Assuming you get, yeah, they're supposed to be a little faster once you get the research in.
Well, no, warp speed. I mean, warp distance is 33 right away.
That's pretty decent warp.
That's
for
really
out of the-
good.
out of the gate.
Makes you wonder what it's going to be like maxed at.
43. No, this just looks like another cash cow to scope leads, if you ask me. I'm just.
Well, they
You know,
said
I don't
you-
understand
they
the
said
thought,
you're-
you know, scrap it and rebuild it, scrap it and rebuild it. That, I don't
Sinclair,
understand.
they said that it's going to be
It's
available in
cheap,
11
though.
days, and it's really cheap to build.
It
to
is
max
really
out.
cheap to build. It's really easy to max it. It's, you know, and the whole point is that when you scrap it and rebuild it, it comes back stronger. So that's the whole point. That's now, so you basically level it up to level 45, tier 9, which is really cheap to do. And then once you get it up to max, you scrap it, you automatically get the blueprints for a brand new one, you rebuild it again, and it rebuilds with a higher rate.
Right, and I understood that. My question is, are they going to require uncommons? Because if
No.
they do,
No,
I'm-
they're not. No. Look, go into the general chat on this server, and you'll see the actual price before research. So before research, the actual price in terms of normal materials is 800,000 tritanium and 28,000 dilithium. That's
I can
it.
do it.
for what? Just to build it?
No,
You
that's
see what you're
complete. To get it
buying.
up to max level.
Really? That's
Yeah.
cheap?
Yes, it's that cheap.
Christ, you can't build a Franklin for that.
No, and that's what I'm saying to you. It's that cheap. It does need the uranium. So it does need the rare, epic, and uncommon uranium.
Plutonium, not uranium.
No,
That's
uranium.
one question.
Not
Panic
plutonium.
just did an announcement right now. Commanders, we applied a fix. If you still have seen issues, restart your game. Again, we sincerely apologize for the inconvenience. We keep it up to date as soon as changes made are made in the event.
Wait, read that a little slower now.
Right,
Okay,
yeah.
so
Commanders, we've
Commanders-
applied a fix. If you're still seeing issues, please restart your game. Sincerely apologize for any inconvenience caused. We'll keep you up to date with any changes made to events. That means they have done a quick hot fix here on the game. We're just restarting now as well on
Can I
our
just ask
on
one
my
question?
side.
You were saying the new ship is 43.
33.
33,
Okay, because mine's 43. Because I thought the plus 10 wasn't coming into effect. That's all.
No. It's 33 out of the gate. So
Starquip I just heard?
Yeah,
it is indeed. It is
Hey,
Starquip.
Starquip,
Yeah.
4 o'clock in the morning and I'm on.
You're doing great for 4 o'clock in the morning.
Hugo's saying nope, no changes. Actually, there have been some changes.
Oh my god!
but
I think I'm
there are
I'm blowing
no
a bubble.
events as
I am
yet.
blowing a bubble. Raid time. Raid! There's a raid happening right in front of my face. Pull the cruise up.
Okay. All right then. No one show's getting a little bit excited.
I like raids.
It's like my word.
Oh wait, no.
So Hugo, there have been changes, but we haven't got a new event as yet. So what they've done is they've applied a hotfix to various things that weren't working. Stuck hostiles and a couple other bits weren't working. So that's why they've applied this fix. So it should improve the stability. I'd imagine they'll start working now to see if they can get the events running.
Hey, no one, can you read my message when you can? It's important, bro. Michelle, where'd you put her message? Oh. I have so much advantage to you. I'm from what country is it? I could via Apple Store Play card. Michelle, what platform are you on? And hey, Britannian.
Yes, sir.
Can you preload up a Google or Apple card to do the membership on YouTube?
You can pay using Google Pay. So yeah, that's no problem. Google Pay works.
So you could buy an Apple card or a Google card?
You can pay using Google card. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Google card itself. Credit card works.
Well, he's
from.
I'm gonna say who it is, but he says he's from a third world country. So they don't. Is there any way I could use Apple Store the Play card? So yeah,
Google Pay. So yeah, Google Play credit, Google Play card. Just load up your Google Play account. That would work because it's Google is owned by you. YouTube is owned by Google, so no problem at all.
So you buy a $20 one, whatever it is, and then do the $2 one, and that'll last you for 10 months.
Yep, you'd add it into your own Google account, and then you can do it that way.
North America region? No, you don't have to. It could be any. It could be your region. It's gonna transfer over to the whatever it is when you do it. After you do it.
Yep. Exactly.
I'm not gonna put you on blast. Whoever who asked, because yeah, he's wanting to help out, and that's awesome.
No worries, that's cool. Nice one.
I got tagged again. Jesus, criminy! Why am I getting tagged?
What's that?
Oh, the Panic did that one. Is the fix concerning the lag issue is not the events.
No, it's not the events. No, it's not the events. No, that's a hot fix for the servers, guys.
Peter, who strong should I go with on the Valk list? Who strong? What do you mean, like for killing these things? Like Mo Chen
with the backless?
Backless?
Really?
Wow.
No. Peter, I think you need to go and have a quick look at some of the other videos, mate, on YouTube on Noah Scholl's channel. Yeah, I think your Vackless is a bit out of your league.
Vackless. You would maybe be able to kill the lower ones, but not the big ones. Meaning will be adding the events ASAP. That's what Panic just said. I'm watching the main Discord.
Okay, cool.
I need to pull that up. I'm taking that and putting that on my other screen so I can watch it up here when I'm doing this.
I'll keep an eye on it here, mate.
No, it's in front of my face. It's in front of my face now.
Okay, all right, cool.
Yeah, remember I have 4 screens, so I can. It was off my left.
Look at him with his extra monitors. Look.
When will the fix be? How do they fix the bank account when I get negative? Oh God, Panic.
They probably won't get the new events out to the top of the hour.
Probably 5. I want to say if they're gonna drop it today, it's probably gonna be at 5 my time, PST. I need to shave my head. You don't gotta be like me, Mazel. Anyways, it's back a bit. You're streaming. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream today. Today was just one of the spur of the moment things. I need to shave mine soon. What the heck was that?
That was my vape just falling off the table. Sorry about
dude,
that.
I've done that so many times. It's 42 Celsius. Is that? Can somebody translate that for me to Fahrenheit?
Hot.
Like hot as balls?
Hot as
Lord.
balls.
Hot as balls.
42
so,
is hot as balls.
Like 100 and something? Okay, Google. What is 42 Celsius in Fahrenheit?
42 Celsius is over 100. Yeah, it's over.
Celsius is equivalent to 107.6 degrees Fahrenheit.
107, like Mazel said. Ooh, that is hot as balls. For real.
Hot as balls. Yeah.
Too damn hot for me.
That is a technical term, by the way. Hot as balls. In case you haven't heard of it. That
is like making me sweat thinking about it. I'm sorry, Mazel. Ouch. I should do my dailies and everything, but I'm too lazy now.
Wow, people are sorry, yeah, we're both myself. My apologies, both myself and Nolan Shoal are glued to Galaxy Chat in the official Discord channel as well, and just watching every single
Pakistan.
person
Okay, that's why it's hot.
Running around, with pitchforks and everything else, trying to make themselves sound important. Anyway, so moving back to the content.
Well, the game went glitchy for a couple hours. I don't know why everybody's freaking out. Like, I mean,
that happens all the time.
The game went glitchy. Whenever we get an update, it takes. Historically, it takes around about an hour or 2 after the updates happen for the servers to, should we say, calm down again. Obviously, so many people are logging in. They're downloading copies of the local cache. They're doing various other bits that were happening. So that's pretty normal. Whenever we get new content, remember that the update that you get on your phone contains the majority of it. It's like I suppose the best way to describe it's a bit like a 0-day patch. It's like you buy the game, but then the next time that when you go to log in, suddenly there's a patch there.
What today is basically, in a nutshell, is for all the trolls to come out and start whining and crying about every little thing.
Exactly. Yeah, that's it.
That's all it is. There's nothing. This is expected. Everybody just has to find a reason to whine and cry.
Panic. Be nice. Some of the events, but hey, guess that's beyond common sense. Oh God, Panic is going off right now.
You know what? He needs to, because
someone saying it
needs to deal with is ridiculous.
Well, no, the thing is Sinclair, I know I do appreciate you being in this room as opposed to being, whining away in Galaxy Chat as well. No, I'm joking.
I don't whine ever.
I know you don't. No, I know. And that's the thing, is that we get it. We understand, we're not that kind of people. It's
issue, but because of lag issue, do not run any events. It would diminish experience. True, Omnicron. Sorry, I'm actually correct. I meant how. How do you kill these things? I just use Pike, Mro, and Chen. Panic should go into detail in his post or make a video. Panic's video editing skills.
He just posted a video.
Did he post them today?
No, he put no.
He didn't post it yet, did he?
No, but he pinned it. He pinned a message up on the main channel. Basically, it's the fix. The problem is the fix has been. Again, the fix that's been pushed is to solve the lag issue. is to solve some of the erroneous issues that we've been having, such as, players logging in or not being able to log in, or their bases have been reset and various other things. That's now been fixed as far as we know, the vast majority of them. So now the hotfix has now been pushed out, which, to be fair, the hotfix has taken them less than 2 hours to do. So, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
And now they're going to be working on, then, as per the message that we've just received, now they're going to be working on actually
Panic is a butthead.
No one shows busy trolling Panic now in the main Discord channel.
He's trolling me now.
Why are you not spamming? So
you're giving that poor man more headache. That is wrong.
You're an ass, Panic.
Why aren't you spamming?
I was just giving a poop emoji every time he knows I am.
So yeah, that's it. There we go. Right. So Panic and No One Show are busy having a little lovers tiff there on Galaxy Chat on the main Discord.
Sounds like it's all kind of having fun. What's wrong, Noah? Now let's hear him go.
Oh, Brutality, he's listening to you, man. He's listening. He's listening.
No, he's not listening. I just tagged him in it. He's removed his CC role, so now you have slow mode. That's actually true. You're now on a 2-minute timer, dude. You're now on a 2-minute slow timer. So yeah, Panic is now expertly trolling No One by removing his content creator's role in the official Discord.
That's messed up, dude. That's messed up. That's messed up.
I have a 2-minute timer. That's hilarious.
Hello, we get some questions.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, sir.
I want my roll back. Oh, Jesus.
Why does Scopely only hires incompetent people?
Okay.
You have to talk to Scopely for that.
Okay, Final Fantasy, dude. Seriously, you need to just, they don't hire incompetent people.
That was a funny first question.
Now that she has a fix it,
while we're giggling, not to be a troll, but I have to laugh about the phrase in that message of events had no issues that you know of have been reported because nobody could do it.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Live yet, so
that's what I'm saying. Events had no issues. There are no issues on the events because we haven't been released. And right. I mean, he's what's that? Did Batman?
I think it's trolling me. Remind you how Scopely works.
Is that brilliant? Did Batman just give you? Batman just gave you your roll back. I think.
I think so.
Yeah, he gave me his purple tag back.
No, I PM Panic. I'm like, give me my roll back. Let's come up with a chat. So,
all the time, more and more buggy.
No, this is the thing. This is free No One Show from prison. Sorry, No One Show's busy having his own little thing over there on Galaxy Chat at the moment. So, that's yeah. We go on. Oh dear. It's
notoriously when Scopely does some new event or new update, it always crashes and
no, it doesn't.
introduces more bugs.
No, it doesn't. No, I'm
something.
sorry. It doesn't. That's not fair. Okay, they release a lot of. I mean, the vast majority of content that they release is absolutely fine. Okay, they
also fix a ton of stuff without announcing that they do. So you celebrate when they fail, but you don't celebrate their fixes.
Right.
Yeah, and that's the whole point.
Part of it too.
Yeah,
that's what I was doing. Let's see. Nathan, now the issues fixed. We're gonna update the next event.
I celebrated when the automatic another hits cancelled.
Eric. Hey Alex, how you doing, man? Adam, look under in your items tab. I'm not there. Oh wait, I see them. Sorry. Do you think They let us. I don't know on that one, Lewis and Scopely. I don't see it in there. That's the weird thing. But I know it's there. It's just not showing.
Oh dear. Anyway, right. So
Panic is like massively trolling me today.
It's Panic. Yeah, Panic is busy trolling you. Yeah, that's fine. It's it's one of those
it's only
things.
fair he gets to troll once from every now and then.
Oh
Everybody's
come
beating
on! I
up
mean,
on
everyone
him.
trolls him
Bro, he
so
puts
much. It's funny as heck.
It's not even funny.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's see. It's not sure. Yeah, it's not the Silver Killer. It's not showing the items tab, but I know it's there because when I looked into it.
It is there, yeah, and you can actually pull the chests already, so we know it's definitely there. I don't actually know where it's stored in the. It's under the other tab, I believe.
Is it?
I think.
Let me look.
What tab is it under?
Other.
Mr. Sinclair, that's already been sorted out, mate. If you have a look.
Where?
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Holy
gotcha.
crap.
Good. Gotcha.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's right here. I have already 94K
yeah,
of them. The Clip Security ones.
Okay.
They have removed hiding on planets, John Valentine. I don't think that was anything to do with Rev. That there was.
They removed. No, they didn't. I hated that idea.
It's not actually something that's new. It's been around for a very long time. It just gained some relevance recently again.
It's not so much that they removed it; they just made you able to be hit doing it.
Yeah, exactly. It's still there. It's just that now they've changed the layering of it. At the end of the day. So Alex Serg is posting something. I have absolutely no idea what that is because it looks like Russian. So let me just go into Google Translate and see what the heck he's saying.
Why is
the one that I hope works out is actually showing the accurate station levels when zoomed in. That was kind of
that one really needs to be fixed until you zoom in, and even then, when you zoomed in, sometimes it showed it wrong. And you're like, all right,
you actually had to click on them for it to register.
Yeah, one time it gave me a level 40 station. I was like, okay, I'll take that. Give me the ships to go with it. Yeah,
the Armada power thing would be nice if they fixed that.
Yeah,
that would be so nice. That is so annoying. The Armada power
really
thing.
is.
And that I don't understand what that. I mean, I understand sort of to a certain extent what that buff is, but what that problem is. But my word, that's frustrating.
It is. I was trying to support. He was trying to give us support. Yeah. So now, I don't forget hiding. That was just a bully tactic for a lot of people, where they would hide there, wait for your team to come in and blow you up. To me, that wasn't right. That's my opinion.
What's that? The other one I said is the hiding under miners. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
That one's been because that's now been fixed. So thankfully.
Yeah, I'm not sure I agree with that one. That's just my personal opinion.
We all have different. We all have our own opinions. Like assholes, we all have different ones.
Troll at Mr. Sinclair. That's why. It was because that's one of your favorite tactics for annoying people.
Well, it was a nice anti-war tactic, though.
It is a nice war tactic. That's true.
Okay, Panic did another one. Just a reminder, as there seems to be a lot of confusion. The fix was the current lag and the server issue that we're experiencing now. That the issue has been fixed, we'll give you an update of the next event. Events had no issues, but because of the lag, the issue we do not run anyways events if it would diminish experience. Yeah, I remember someone posting that.
Well, you see, John Valentine, there's the thing. You see, I'm on a very peaceful server. You see, I have no one shoal on my server. I have no Rev on my server.
Nice.
I have no Sinclair on my server. So my server is lovely and peaceful. It's basically Farmville in space. So
what server are you on? Because I'll start a new account. I'll move into your server.
I'm 149, and 149 is a mega peaceful server. We have Row, which pretty much every single alliance follows. We don't have wars. We have a lovely server. We're very nice people. I thought you knew this about us. I mean, how could they not be lovely? I'm on that server.
True.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my. Man.
Yeah, it was That was hard. That was hard for me to even get out of my mouth. To be honest.
To swallow.
I'm surprised you didn't choke yourself. Wow.
You practiced that one?
But I am gotta give a shout out to you guys. This is my biggest live stream I've ever done. I have 130 viewers so far. I appreciate you guys being here. Remember, hit that like button and go join my Discord. And there's a donation there. I'm not gonna even go over that. But there's the membership button. Please become a member. And if you guys have an ad blocker on, it helps me out. It's $2 a month, $5, $10, or $20, depending on how much you can afford a month. Or that one-time thing. It's just a great help. You'll get a green highlight in my YouTube chat and in my Discord as long as you have it connected. Wait, Scott just posted. He's been grinding too. Dude, Scott already has 350k of those things.
Damn it. Well, but he's using his Tribune probably.
No, he's probably his Pilum.
Oh, okay. Close enough.
No, because the Pilum gives more resources. I don't know what, Peter, you're saying. I gotta pull up Google Translate for you, man. Google.
German. Yeah.
Where's my local German at? Well, wait. You can read that. I apologize for the trouble understanding me. I said, how strong should I make my Valkys until I did the next ship?
How fast you're planning on moving?
Exactly.
Okay, I can answer Peter very quickly. Peter's basically saying he's sorry for the problems, the people understanding him. Just wanted to know how strong he should make his Vaclus until he gets his next ship. Peter, wenn ich fragen darf, in welcher Level bist du? Kannst du darauf schreiben? Just ask him what level he is.
Battalion better hope you don't get merged with 145. Your peaceful server will be good.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, my Wicked Witch knows a lot about our server. She's I did a podcast with her quite recently. So we do have a really peaceful server. We're lucky. We are quite lucky, but then again, we're also one of the first servers there. So,
Pacmaro Chen, caution here, right here. I'll pull up for you right now.
Oh, massive amounts of hull and 100 combat rounds, burning every step of the way, Hugo. Yeah, of course, man. You've got it. You've hit the nail right on the head there, dude.
Wow.
I mean, even 30 rounds, 50 rounds, you're going to go burning, surely. Just makes so much sense.
That's a lot.
I'm wondering if these new armadas, if a mixed crew setup like we did with the Borg, would be probably better.
It's going to be some testing. I can't test it until probably tomorrow. I have 15 credits or 15 more needed to be able to run one.
Really? How are you getting credits?
Because I did the research, got myself up to the point to where I can get into the faction store, and I purchased the first pack and then the second pack. So I purchased
how far the research you got to go to get to the store?
Just get the unlock for Stella.
Oh, well, I got a little bit to go yet.
And then you can do the directive rep and credit pack, and then the data directive pack. So you can convert your data into directives.
Okay, go slow. Scroll back up to the top and let me see this. I'm gonna look and see.
For 1,000 of the new things, what are they called again? Eclipse security codes. You get 50 directives, 65 rogue credits, and 117 toward the faction. And then once you do that, you can go down to the data directive one. You can get that one because that only requires you to get use your data to do it, or decoder data to do it, the green data. And then you can exchange it for the heist later when you do the faction ones. Okay, so let's get back into this. I'm getting
so that makes more sense why they want you to
find wicked feedback. Who's that?
Yeah.
Somebody's feedback bad.
That's your side, mate.
Not me.
That's Zach. Let's go over.
Let's try that again, shall we?
I think it is.
Okay, yeah, Zek, sorry, I've just had to mute Zek because you were feeding back massively, dude.
Yeah, but he should fix it now. Zach, fix it.
Cool. All right. There you go. You can unlock him then, can't you now?
You're using Shinro. Yep. When I see massive amounts of hold, okay, saw that. Cool. I can't read that one. That would be you, Battalion. And
No, that's not me. I have no idea what that is. Dude, cool. He doesn't know. Peter doesn't know that I spoke German. Yes, I do speak German, Peter. If you're a level 23, what I would recommend is get to level 25 and build your Vidar.
Empty burn. I can't even. The translate doesn't know what you're saying at all. I can't even translate that.
What's that
what
one?
Do you see? Draw. Does it?
I have no idea. I think that might be. It looks as though it could possibly be Romanian or Polish, possibly. Is that Polish?
Rogue store unlock is the research tree. Yes. So you have to unlock. Let me finish this quick. This research. If you go to the research, you go to the outlaw one. You just gotta get yourself up to the Stella research to unlock the store. That's where you gotta get yourself to.
All right, scroll back before you close that screen. Scroll all the way back. How far do I got to get up? What do I have to move up to get to those levels?
No problem, Paul. You got to go through all of it.
No, I know I have to go through all of it. I'm just looking to see what levels you're at, so I know where I need to go. You got to be at level 5 on data storage to get there.
I don't know. I've just been hitting it buttons at this point.
Out. Okay, I get you. How many plutonium bartering is there? Is there just 1 or 2 levels? I mean, 2 levels or 3?
I think it's
2.
1 for the first one.
It's got to be. Well, there's 2 of them total then, because I have.
And then you have the 1 out of 5 right here. Got to go fast. Performance review in 5 minutes. All right, I'm McCran. Have a great day, man.
Have a good night, mate. See you later on, mate. Cheers for sticking by.
I want to kill a few more of these. We're at 2 hours and 16 minutes for my stream. That's been a long stream today. Just trying to fill in what we know.
Yep, that's it. This is the thing, guys. I mean, this is as I said, all pretty new for us as well. So, we're sort of flying by the seat of our pants a little bit. Nolan Scholes obviously had a little bit of information given to him beforehand. I've basically been battling with finding out as much information as I can over the course of the day while no one was asleep. And we sort of, he decided to go live very quickly, so we didn't really have a chance to even chat before we went live. So,
I already had pre-information coming into it.
Yeah, and do much appreciate everyone being around for the course of the live stream so far to to chime in and give us some new information.
Thank you, Paul. I greatly appreciate it, man. Thanks for it, man. I appreciate it.
I didn't realize you started eating uncommons in these early researches. Damn.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad because it's hitting my gas pile.
Yeah, because it's
man, it ate my gas pile up. I've run out of. I was actually looking through because I was actually thinking, yeah, I really want to go through and get this Stella, get up to the store, and I need another
one.
53 uncommon gas to get my fighting dirty up to level 5. And I was like, no.
Should make stations that much harder to crack.
Peter, wenn du bist auf Discord, bist du auf den Discord-Kanal, also kannst du in Nonshos Discord-Kanal gehen und da kannst du mir eine Privatnachricht schicken. Ich bin da als Moderator und Content Creator da drin und dann kann ich dann gerne antworten. Aber zurzeit sind wir live auf YouTube. Also deswegen kann ich dir leider nicht in Deutsch helfen. Okay? Just explain to him, guys, that he just needs to message me in No One Show's channel, as can anyone, and we'll quite happily help guys out.
Mm-hmm. It was German, that's all you. Because I can't do that one.
Doing things in different languages on a live YouTube stream is never an optimal thing. And as I speak English and No One Show speaks whatever that language is that he speaks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's like that American version of English. You know, we can only help out a certain amount of
Excuse
people.
me, sir. I don't appreciate that tone.
Be
Right?
quiet. Be quiet, you Confederate traitors, you. Right. So.
Whoa.
We're still strong military.
I'm
though.
gonna go throw your tea in the ocean again.
That's it. Yeah.
So make it seem like another tea party again.
Just have to throw your shit all
Got
over
it
the
out
damn
of them.
thing
Sorry.
again.
That's it. Yeah, you've had 3 days of peace. I gave you 3 days of holiday after your Independence Day thingy, Bobby. You know, that's it. Back to being subservient. That's killed the chat now. Look,
Hey,
everyone's-
that reminds me. Did you get a pack for the 4th of July?
No, I did not
we
buy. Oh.
did we get offered one? Did we get offered one?
Yes.
Did you get offered a 4th of July pack?
We did get offered a 4th of July pack.
How the
Yeah.
hell's that work?
Well, bearing in mind that, technically we should have gotten the 4th of July pack for free because we actually gave you independence. So
bullshit, we took it from you.
All right, children. All right, children.
We took your, we stuffed your tea right down your throat. Get out of here. Just throw that out.
No,
So it was like a winner and a loser's pack.
it was a winner and losers pack. Yeah,
they
exactly.
probably
And I'm
get
not
us
saying who
bitches
won
'cause
or
they
lost.
lost.
I'm just saying it was a winner and a loser.
Zula Chen.
Well, it's actually quite funny because I did actually, in all honesty, get asked about when Britain has their Independence Day, and I had to politely remind them that it's normally us giving it to other people when we give their countries back after we illegally took them over. However,
Thank you, Jack.
Away from
Jack
politics.
G, for becoming a cadet, dude. Awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
So, but yeah, so how long have we been going on, guys? Yeah,
2 hours,
do
21
remember
minutes.
that we that we do have the membership role. Oh, Mr. DJ has entered the room.
Oh, Jesus. DJ finally showed up.
Good afternoon, DJ. How are you, sir?
Did you probably get that hairball out of there?
He's been eating tribbles again.
Tribbles for bits. I mean, all right. I'm gonna go roam now systems and look what I haven't discovered yet.
How you doing,
I
Mr.
didn't realize I
DJ?
was able to.
I am super. I'm just really loving this new content. Have you guys not checked out these armadas and these hostiles? I mean, this is good stuff. I'm super excited.
It is. It is
I can't
good
tell
stuff.
Be sarcastic.
The best preview ever.
Thank you, Dan, for the $2. I
Yeah.
appreciate it, man.
I do appreciate them doing something different with the events today by not giving us any yet.
Oh, you guys don't have an event?
God, here we go. Here's DJ trolling.
What a troll.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I'm gonna get my shit back and change it out with Helvia, and so I can speed into it.
What's that? Oh, you're going around unlocking. I've unlocked all
Yeah.
those. Like I said, yeah, I've
already
unlocked all
except
those
for
this
they have
afternoon.
Well, 'cause I kept killing stuff, so now it's speed around time and look through the systems. Might as well.
Yeah, I said I got a few hours head start on you because obviously you were, being a weakling and actually, asleep and stuff.
Well, I went to bed almost at 3, so leave me alone.
Correct me if I'm wrong,
You
but
haven't
isn't this
explored
purple
them all?
space to take over? Wasn't there something in this purple space before? What used to be, it was just now purple? Seems to be
No,
something.
it was just a gap.
It was
Was it?
just a big
See,
gap.
I
Yeah,
thought
there's
there was
quite
something
a
there
few
before.
gaps.
Well,
I thought this whole area was gonna be. I honestly thought this whole area was gonna be under augment space. I thought. When I heard about it.
that
I
that
thought
would
they
have
were
been
going to go
Support
up
from other
alongside Fed
systems.
space by the Borg stuff.
that would have been a hell of a long travel time. Wow.
Oh yeah.
That's okay. We've got research that speeds up your warp speed.
Yeah, but I'll bet it don't give you that much.
New research. New research.
Yeah,
I
lots
am
of new
accounted
research.
for. The new research.
Eric, there is absolutely nothing wrong with the event. It just hasn't been released yet.
So we're just waiting on sitting on our hands right now, waiting for whatever's coming next.
So we're waiting. We are waiting for the
Say
event.
what event? The station event launched fine.
That's true. Yes, the station event launched absolutely fine.
Your reputation events are
the
good.
reputation events were good.
Hey DJ, do you see Panic trolling me today? Like hard? He removed my content creator status in the Discord, so I'd be stuck on slow mode.
He was just messing with you because everybody's on slow mode.
I know he's messing with me. He removed it, and I'm like, oh, you're mean, Panic. And I kept giving him the poop emoji back every time he kept tagging me.
It was funny though.
It was. I can't say it wasn't. Let's get that up there. Let's go fly around now with some speed. Still a minute. Wow. Let's do some more research. 16. Oh, I need to stop wasting that because I have to do my Armadas video. Because I bought the Prime Armadas. I just need to do the research.
Okay. Look, there you go. DJ answered that. So, yes, the Eclipse security codes are under other.
Yes, it is.
So there we go. That's where they are. So thank you very much for that, DJ.
Good job, DJ.
Oh, I am all over this content today. In case any of you people on No One Shell's Discord are actually looking for quality content, if you scroll on over...
That's messed up.
If you...
Wow.
If you scroll on over to my Discord, in the graphics room, I have posted a tutorial, an explanation of all of the currency, how to use it, where to get it, how to spend it, and how to build your Stella. And it's all there.
So apparently 7-7 is Troll No One Shall Day.
And since I am also a moderator on DJ's Discord, I would just like to say, if you'd like to experience more shots fired, his Battleship game is also available tomorrow on his podcast, where we'll be having a live chat with Panic.
I'm gonna be there for that one tomorrow.
I presume is that
on
happening?
everybody's content creator channel?
Because he likes plugging people's content because he likes plugs.
I do, yeah. I do like
He
plugs.
loves plugs.
Is that still happening, or is that being delayed, DJ?
I mean, as of right now, it's still happening. But I mean, I haven't spoken to Panic about it. There's been a few other fires to put out today.
There have been a couple, yes. Yeah.
Not real short. To be perfectly honest with you, if I'm being completely frank with you, I myself would like to put it off a week because we've got a lot to talk about.
Yes.
And I don't want to get bogged down with an interview because here's the thing. You know, we can ask Panic all the questions that we want, but he's not going to have any more insight into this event than we are. Okay. As a matter of fact, I would be willing to bet $5 that I already know the mechanics of this event.
I think that's probably
more so
accurate. Yeah.
Yes.
Hey Zach, I just saw a ceiling.
I wouldn't be opposed to delaying it, but you know that's his call. If he wants to push it, he can. If he wants to come on, we can. Here's what I'm going to do. If he decides that he wants to come on, I'll probably take the air an hour earlier so we can actually talk about the game before Panic comes on, and then he'll be on at 1 o'clock Eastern. So I'll probably go on at 12 if he does want to come on. And if he wants to postpone, then we'll just go on at normal time. So
make sure you send out reminders if you change that, DJ, because man, that's going to throw a lot of people off.
I was going to say, we're going to have open mics, yeah? We're not going to go into the interview room tomorrow, yeah? Just for fun?
That will not happen.
Sorry. Yeah, that'll be hell on wheels tomorrow.
Yeah, that wouldn't go well.
I know what Zach looks like now.
Oh, man.
No, but I was serious, DJ. If you're going to change your podcast time, make sure you send out an announcement a little bit ahead of time. Because I'll forget.
Oh, geez.
Stephen, thank you for... Stephen, thank you for coming to Cadet. I appreciate it, man. Greatly appreciate it.
I know how the at everyone works. Okay, I'm good.
Yeah, he does. He's at everyone. Never mind, I can't say that word on YouTube.
Yeah, you can.
Horror.
Just only once. Yeah, no, we're great. Yeah, that's it'll be interesting tomorrow's live stream for sure.
New and live podcast, not stream.
A live podcast, sorry, yeah.
Podcast.
Well, and that's why I did the tutorial guide in the graphics room today, because I don't know if we'll actually talk much about the event tomorrow, if we're going to actually do an interview. You know, I just don't know what we're going to have tomorrow yet. So you guys come into the Discord and check it out, because I broke down all the new currencies.
You have a lot in there. Wow.
Well, hell yeah. I don't do anything halfway, man. I got the entire Stella research tree all broken out for you. Every how you earn reputation, how you earn the road credits, how you earn the Stella parts. It's all there. Come check it out. And just in case you're missing a link to my glorious and wonderful Discord.
Thank you, Stephen, for that, Cadet.
Yeah, pop it in general. And I'll pop it in.
Britt, can you help me find my thingy?
Yeah, I'll find you. I'll find your thingy. I've just found your thingy, and I'll do it right now.
Yeah, he is talking track.
Sure, that's a smart thing
my
to do.
thingy.
Yeah, this is DJ hijacking.
There it is. There's my thingy.
Oh, hello. That didn't work as that your thingy worked better than my thingy.
Wow.
Wow,
I
this
do
is
have
all kind of thing.
I have a fully functional thingy. Good.
Talking of thingies, is Snake Eyes back with you tomorrow? Sorry.
Snake Eyes should be back tomorrow. Yes.
Should.
He may extend his vacation and say to hell with everything.
Take the blue
Yeah,
pill.
he don't want to come back into the firestorm.
He may just want to go keep drinking.
What about that? What's that about, Kiriko?
I've got a lacy token.
So the idea is going into these spaces.
A lackey token.
Chips if we can, huh?
Well, so yes, in a perfect world. However, this is just like Augment Reputation. You are going to be gated per ops level. Okay, so you can go and grind some of these if you want. You'll notice that I've already killed about 5,000 worth. Okay,
right.
But I can only spend 1,000 a day. So I have already spent or accumulated enough to last me for the next couple of days. Now, I imagine, just like an Augment, if you go back and remember a year and a half ago, that as you rep up within the Augment Reputation, just like it got more expensive, but you were able to earn more faster. Okay, so I suspect that that's like today. I can spend 1,000 and get 100 reputation. Mm-hmm. Once I get to the 500 reputation mark, then I expect that I'll be able to spend 3,000 and get 500 reputation or something like that. So you can also see I put in that room the different reputation levels, and wow, what a big expansion this is, Battalion, because this doesn't cap at 1 million like Augment did. This goes
does it not?
It goes all the way to 30 million.
Wow.
What, the reputation, you mean?
Yes.
Oh, that's nice news.
Again, you guys pop in the graphics room. All this stuff is here. Where you can find the armadas, where you can find the hostiles, what the armadas are paying, the actual cost of ownership of the Stella, okay? The different research credits, the lackey tokens, the prime researches, everything. I did it all. It's all there.
Lackey.
Impressive, sir.
You did the
lackey.
You know, a lackey is an old British term.
Well, I know what a
so
lackey is.
Yeah, it's a servant or a footman or manservant, which is, very politically correct nowadays.
I even went through and rushed the researches to show you the minimum research, because you don't just get the rogue store, guys. The rogue store does not open until you have completed Stella research in the new rogue tree. And I threw up 2 screenshots to show you the minimum amount of research that is required to get to the Stella research. And guys, it is not a small amount of research. You guys are definitely want to get started on that as soon as possible.
Oh, yeah.
I'm working it. I've seen it. How much gas is it eating, though? It looks like it's starting to eat a lot of gas for me.
It is eating quite a bit, yeah.
I probably spent close to 1,000 gas, yes.
Oof. Okay. Oof.
Yeah, probably close to 1,000.
I don't have.
Well, maybe not. It was at least several hundred. I didn't count it, but it was several.
Well,
hundred.
I just used 100 just to do one. We're fighting dirty.
Yeah, it was.
What was that?
It was several hundred.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. 450 uncommon gas is what I spent.
But then again, guys, don't forget that you know, as DJ is saying, rush through it by all means. You know, as said, it is designed. We've been told already by Panic that the average person should take, and also by No One Show earlier, the average person should take around about a week to 10 days to actually unlock Stella itself. So,
well, that's assuming that you have the gas to do it. I mean, they don't. You know, you got to be able to get that gas.
Yeah, I mean that's true. You know, they
Well,
are
don't know
working on
what their
those
sales packs would have either.
optimals. You know, should we say? But
Well,
the
don't
thing
forget
is
too,
that
guys.
you've got chances
Don't
now for
forget
the next
also-
few days.
Well, yeah. Plus, the battle pass was supposed to have launched today. Now it might start tomorrow. We don't
Or
know.
later
but
today for all we know.
The battle pass is probably going to have exorbitant amounts of these resources, just like the battle pass always has. Okay.
Certainly
Yeah.
hope so, because we're going to need it.
Well, I mean, there's no hoping to it. The battle pass is going to be here, okay? And I do not expect it to be any different than any other type of battle pass that we've ever had, which has always been just absolutely loaded with good stuff. So,
That's true. Yeah.
we
For the
got the-
price,
we
it's
got the
always
battle
been
pass coming.
exceedingly good value.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what I was meaning was, I mean, I still need gas for other things besides just the Stella research. Or to get
I
the
agree, and that was my early feedback early this morning. I said, "Gosh, could we have not implemented a new tree, even if it took different currency? Why are we adding yet another gateway with uncommon materials?" I wasn't a fan of that.
Exactly right.
However, okay. That being said, okay, it does cost uncommon, which I don't like, but as somebody here a minute ago mentioned, it is actually abnormally cheap for what you're getting. Okay, take a look at that very first one, guys. Outlaw Mechanics. That is a repair speed, repair reduction.
Right.
Yeah, a repair cost reduction. So that's big, especially for players who have breached into G4 space. Okay, and I'm not saying just for the whales. I mean for everybody. Okay, I am happy to spend less on repairs.
Right.
In addition, you'll see some faster warp researches here, especially when the ship is empty, which is really nice if you're sending a ship to go mine. Okay, but for example, with the Outlaw Mechanics, is repair cost reduction for all ships. I'm already at 25% reduction. I mean that's significant, guys. If it costs $1 million trite to repair my ship. Now I'm down to 750, and that adds up. Okay,
I'm waiting to
That adds
get
up a
into
lot.
research where they decrease the amount of uncommons required.
But they do. There's research for that too.
Yeah, but
there's
that's well up past the Stella.
Yeah, it is way past the Stella, but you know, this is the thing with historically, if you look at the Vidar, and I was one of the very early adopters of the Vidar as well, the battle pass rewards far exceeded what you needed to do the research and to unlock the Vidar and various other things. So even that $20, $25, whatever it works out in your local currency, you know, the money that you gave out far exceeded the resources that it cost you. And hopefully this is also what the DJ's just mentioned. Hopefully this is what they're also doing with the battle pass, which is why we're early adopters, shall we say, right now. So we are spending out some extra resources that we may have earmarked for other things right now. However, it is a presumption and a reasonable one that the rewards from the battle pass will more than cover what we're giving out.
Well, I hope when I was
and it may not. Okay, I mean it's possible. I mean, I don't, the battle pass has never given us 1,000 gas. Okay,
right, right.
So I don't expect it, you know, in that regard. But also, guys, look at this as the investment that research has always been. I mean, take a look at some of these things. You know, increased shields, increased hull, increased damage, increased storage on your Botany Bay. I mean, right? I mean, we've been complaining about data here for a little bit. Parts reduction, which you guys have no idea. All right, no one shall will probably have an idea about parts reduction. Okay, because that's even huge. That's huge. That's even bigger for the 4-star players. Plutonium,
that's pure latinum cost, isn't it?
Yeah, plutonium bartering, guys. Plutonium is used on the Botany Bay. So again, Scopely circling around and picking up players who may not have one, or picking up younger ops players who have not had an opportunity to experience the Botany Bay. Now they'll be able to do it at a cheaper cost, a cheaper acquisition, if you will, with the plutonium cost. Okay, and there's 2 different plutonium researches, which I thought was odd, but that there is. We've got impulse speed, okay, warp speed. So, and that's all in this first part of this chain. I have buffs now with everything I just mentioned. I've got a buff now just by fast tracking and opening the Stella research. Okay. Now, again, I remind you, you don't have to fast track to that point at this early stage. But the screenshots that I posted, those are the minimums required to unlock the Rogue Faction store. And once you're in the Rogue Faction store, that's where you start accumulating your rep on your long, long path to 30 million.
Well, you know, and let me counter what you're not counter, but let me add to what you're saying. Get that research out of the way, so when you finally get the Stella blueprints, you could build it immediately rather than having to wait and do all the research.
That's it, and that's the whole point. Yeah, that's actually the biggest point, and it doesn't take very long to actually research. I mean, I know Fartasia was very. I know Fartasia was very kind to give DJ a little bit of early access to the data, and also gave him permission to share that screenshot. That screenshot has been posted as well in No One Shoals server, Discord. The Discord server. So you know, we already know that before any buffs or anything else, that it is actually pretty cheap to actually build, and it only takes like 16 hours or something, which will be a lot less. With researches and various other things, those are always base rates. Remember, they're not any any reductions because of research or anything else. So again, it seems a decent little ship. As I said, 33%, 33 warp range starting off, and it gives you straight off the bat a 200% increase to the drop rate of the components that you need to build up that reputation.
I got to remember the base ability says 200%. It's going to go up for the loot.
You know, I just realized something. You guys realize you could actually move your base into this new space?
Yeah, there's 2
spots.
Yeah,
you can. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
But the downside for younger players as well, I mean, and this is something which we touched on a little bit earlier, is the downside for some of the younger players. It may not be beneficial for them to move into the base as much as people would love to live in Tombstone. The problem is the fact that then you're going to face increased warp ranges to other aspects. So that means
I'm not planning on moving it. I just realized that because I happened to see when I was looking at the galaxy, when you look at the galaxy, you can see where your people in your alliance are located at. And I saw a purple people eater there, if you will, and I'm like, really? That's what I didn't even realize that was there.
Yeah, we've got people moved into Tombstone already. From our alliance.
4 or 5 of ours already. It's like, really?
That's going to be the new hotspot for people wanting to move into is Tombstone.
Well, that's just probably why it's better not to be there.
Well, yeah, you've got to remember as well, especially, some of the people who are listening, if you are thinking of moving over there.
You can open 2 epic chests. I don't know, Lewis, there's no idea on that one.
That's a mechanic which I don't know will change. But there's one thing, guys, as well you've got to remember is that if you do move and relocate your base into the purple space, make sure you do check as well that you can still complete things like your dailies. Make sure that your miners can still get out and hit other systems. Because that's always a problem that people jump into this new system and then use a relocate token and then realize that they can't, that their Vidar doesn't reach anymore, or their Franklin doesn't reach anymore, so they're having to use a different battleship. Don't get warp locked, basically, exactly. And relocate tokens, I can tell you, they don't grow on trees.
No, they don't.
They're pretty difficult to keep hold of.
But they grow in the Alliance store. I mean, you can grow.
But it's only one a day.
I just forgot about that. I don't think I did that today.
And that's the problem. It is only one a day. I mean,
which I think is stupid. Why do they limit it to 1 a day?
I don't know. I don't know why, but it is. It is what it is.
We need one in the daily drops.
It would be quite nice if you got one in the daily
every
drops
now
as
and
well,
then,
yeah.
I think was it today, maybe yesterday. I got one in the 24-hour drop, which really.
They have been dropping. They do drop from farming hostiles as well. You can farm the separatists, and they'll drop from those. Pretty frequently. There's
I
a
don't
few
know
other
how-
places you can get them, but
I wouldn't say frequently because I went in there and killed 500 and didn't even get one.
Well, that's because you probably needed them. As soon as you need them, they never drop.
Blank empty.
Yeah, exactly, and that's why they never drop.
24-hour chest about 90% of the time.
Do you?
Yeah, I get. I get
Need a part. Need the part reduction. Yeah, Nathaniel. The part reduction would be nice.
Anyway, spiel time, sir.
Okay, spiel we go. Alright guys, remember down below is my Discord link. Come join my Discord like these beautiful people are right now currently in my Discord voice while talking live and just chatting and regularly just BSing and having fun with the game. And below that is my donation link. If you guys want to donate, go and hit the See More button. It'll say a donation link. There's a Tiny URL one, and there's a Streamlabs one. You can pick either one, and you can come donate to me, but you don't have to. I love you anyways, because you guys are awesome for watching my goofy mug on YouTube. And below that is my Amazon wishlist and the Teespring link, where one of them I have some merch you guys can buy with my face on it. Don't have to. I'm just throwing it out there. And below that is the most important one of the day, is the membership link. If you click that membership link, it's $2, $5, $10, or $20 a month. Become a member, and you get a green highlight in YouTube and on Discord chat in my Discord. As long as you have it tied to your Discord, under the settings tab in Discord, under connections, just link it, and you'll have both green, and it'll help me out. If you're running an ad blocker, please throw me the $2 one, because if you're running it, I'm not getting any from the ads, and just help me out. Remember, this is my main source of income right now, so please help me help you. I'm here to help you guys. That's what I'm here for. All right, no one shall. All right.
Ultimate DJ. Question for you.
Yes, sir.
What crew were you using to kill in the new zone? Was you using Pike Moro-Chen?
Absolutely, Pike Moro-Chen.
Okay.
And I didn't. You know what? I'm glad you reminded me about that. I forgot to post that. I got the firing pattern, Britt. It is 2 energy, 2 kinetic, round 1. 2 energy, round 2, then repeating. So 2 and 2, then 2 and 0, then 2 and 2, 2 and 0, repeating. Energy and kinetic. These, they ramp up really big too. The 39s and 40s are, wow.
Yeah, I know.
As a matter of fact, I probably have a screenshot. I'll throw this in no one's Discord real fast. Let me find it. These hostiles are no joke at 39 and 40. I can kill 139 with my Enterprise.
Yeah, I would.
I can kill a few.
Probably got my ass kicked.
I think one thing people need to understand too is it's a research tree. It isn't meant to be completed in 1 day or 2 days. I mean, I'm 42 and I still haven't completed the research in other ones.
Here's the only reason I did it. I jammed through it really fast because I wanted to get into the store. And so I definitely don't recommend. I mean, we know that it's going to take approximately 10 days. According to Panic, he says that if you don't spend any money, it is still going to take you approximately 10 days to earn enough blueprints to build the Stella. Now, by the time you build the Stella, you do want to have the Stella research completed, okay? Which means you are still going to be using research speed-ups, okay? So you don't need to do it in a day, but do use it over 10 days. And you know what? Coordinate it with a research event. I kind of halfway think that we're going to get some type of outlaw research tree event for completing the researches. Now, I'm going to disqualify myself from that because I've already done it. So I'm probably, I'm going to lose out on. That's okay, because I wanted to get into the store and break down how to use the currency, which has been really, really helpful today. But yes, you don't need to have Stella research done for approximately 10 days is my expectation.
I would hope they would have told us that's what they were planning on doing, because I'm burning through the research pretty quick myself. And, they do that.
Not to.
We're not saying that they are going to be bringing out a research event. However, when they released the Galaxy Tree, they did have an event specifically for Galaxy research. So there's a possibility that there will be an outlaw research event.
Well,
as well.
they should allow you to backdate it.
But I don't get accounts for it. Exactly what Kasani said. The great, really happy to hear things. Hey, DJ, they changed Vermin, right?
They changed what? I didn't hear you.
Vemit.
Yes, his officer ability has been ramped up, which I like very much. Hey guys, take a look here. This is my Tier 6 Enterprise against a level 40. I posted it in No One Shell's General.
Oh, nice. No, you died.
Fail.
Yeah.
No, you died.
I'm done.
Just to rub it in his face. Here, DJ, here's mine.
Yeah, go ahead and show off that 6 million jelly.
Nope, I don't have a jelly.
Oh, no, you cheater. No cheater. You're hitting 39s. I can hit 39s too. Okay,
that's
I can't
40.
Hit the 40s.
I can pull my jelly out.
Jelly doesn't make any.
Jelly costs. No, at least jelly's not so much to repair anymore. Well, it's still 2 million.
Yeah. And besides, your Enterprise is Tier 8. Mine's only Tier 6.
So these, the higher levels, I assume they ramp up these, whatever the heck they're giving you, quite substantially. Or not?
They do.
See, and DJ's using Pike, Moreau, and Talon, or Pike, Chen, and Talon. Have you tried just instead of Talon using Moreau?
Yes, I did. I just did that early because the kinetics are hitting so hard at level 40. The kinetics are hitting almost 100,000. Yeah, the kinetics are hitting 100,000 a pop. So I was trying to reduce those down a little bit.
Yeah, I've done that myself. Exactly that.
Well, my tier 7 Sally is easily creaming 31s and 32s.
Oh yeah, I went in and killed 35s and got about 6,000 of these security keys. So I mean, you'll just have to do. I just wanted to go straight for the gusto and see how hard they were hitting. But again, remember now, look at this. Okay, I took out about half of the ship with my Enterprise. Now, guys, remember what the ability of the Stella is. The ability of the Stella is a 200% damage boost against Eclipse hostiles.
Well, then you have to realize that there's more because once you level it up, it's higher.
No, is it? It's not 200% damage boost.
Yeah, it is. No, it's a 200% loot boost.
Loot boost. It's a 200% loot boost.
I thought I saw damage.
There is damage. So there's a ship's ability and there's also a utility bonus.
There is?
Let me see where I can find it. Yeah. Hang on.
It's in Stella. Check your ship listing.
Yeah, but it says 200% loot from Eclipse hostiles. It doesn't say anything about. It doesn't say anything about a damage boost.
It does say loot. I misread that. I'm glad you mentioned that.
It's a 200% loot from Eclipse hostiles.
So if you get 100, that means you actually pulling 300. Is that what it's saying?
Okay.
Or 100?
He's absolutely right. He is absolutely right.
Above the Stella, a little M with a beaker. Is
that's your research tree? That takes you to your research.
Bonus damage.
This is what I mean. It's not a.
Research gives a damage boost. Research does. It's like the Franklin.
What's that? Sorry.
No one is right. And
it's like the Franklin.
Spoke up a second ago. So the M with the beaker is however many times you've scrapped and then used the scrap resources to complete the research. All right. So it is very much like the Franklin. Okay, very much like the Franklin, in that you have to complete research to increase your damage. However, the only way to increase complete the research is by maxing and scrapping the Stella. Okay.
Wow, that is crazy.
We're going to. Yeah, it's actually really cool. I actually like the mechanic. Okay, so
I think that's a really cool mechanic.
I'm not saying I don't like the mechanic. It's just that's a very, very what's the word I'm looking for?
Counterintuitive.
Out of the box type of thinking, I guess you could say.
Yeah, counterintuitive. Yeah.
It's a love-hate relationship with the Stella. Yeah. Okay, so you build it, you max it up. You max it. It is 9 tiers. You max it to level 45. By the way, the cost of maxing it to 9 tiers is less than $1 million, and that's base. By the way,
it's cheaper than the damn Franklin.
Yes,
that's exactly.
It looks like Kasani. It looks like 160 times you got to scrap it and rebuild it.
You scrap it, you rebuild it, but when you scrap it, When you scrap it, you're getting extra materials that will be used to complete researches to increase the damage output.
And
So now
also
there's a
all
good
the-
reason to use the scrap yard.
One second,
it
and
ever
also
been
all the
taxed?
blueprints. And also all the blueprints, by the way. So when you scrap it, you get 100% of the blueprints to build it again at tier 1, level 1.
That is correct. So once you scrap it, then you can immediately rebuild it. And get this, great news, you are not required to have a certain level of scrapyard. The scrapyard can
Level
scrap the
1.
ship as a scrapyard level 1.
Yes.
Yep.
Really? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Is there any,
also,
like,
you guys
cap?
might be...
What's that?
Sorry?
Well, the question is, so does it ever actually max out in the long run, or is it a forever kind of going process?
I'm sure that there's going to be approximately 10, maybe 15 levels of this research. We have not, at least I don't think I've seen it yet. Let me go through and look and see. No one, have you seen that part of the research yet?
Which one?
I'll have a quick look as well.
The elevator
Yes,
right now.
I-
Hold on, I'm live. Go to the research. Let me go back into the station.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Stella weaponry. It goes up 15 levels.
When you scrap it, you don't get the BPs. You get a hull scan that you got to turn into the rogue store to get the BPs.
That's correct.
So we go to sell
Yeah,
weapons.
that's
Yeah.
just
So,
all the BPs
okay,
at
so
one time.
here it is. So it is just like the Franklin. So it goes from 4K at level 1, and then at the final tier, level 15, goes to 44K, a damage increase.
Okay, so there is a ceiling though there. 15,
Yeah.
So
And
you're
your
gonna have
hull
to
is
scrap it
15, and your hull goes up.
Yeah, hey, I got screenshots coming. Hang on.
And then you got
here are the two.
Actually,
And these are available.
Omicron's just made a really good point. It makes sense considering his relationship with his wife, love-hate, so build, scrap, rebuild. That does make a lot of sense, actually, Omni. Well done, dude. That's a really good analogy.
What's HHP? What's that?
Hull
stand
HP.
Hull hit points.
This one's an interesting one. The rogue tactics is interesting. Here, let me draw this up too. The rogue tactics increases your damage to eclipse enemies with all ships by 300% at the final tier 10.
Yeah, so that makes it a mix between the Vidar and the basically in essence it's sort of a mix between the Vidar and the Franklin in terms of as you know you've got a semi damage multiplier, shall we say, against Eclipse hostiles, plus you've got the actual damage multiplier of the ship itself with the added bonus of the scrap and rebuild. Sorry, DJ.
How strong was the car when it first started? I'm just wondering where this thing's going to cap out power-wise.
1.1 million, I want to say.
Look here. Here's more. Here's more. Look there. There's researches all throughout this tree specifically to the Stella.
And then you have a shield piercing on top of the Stella 2 for the Anarchist weapon.
Yeah, that's what it's just posted in your channels. I mean, you've got it's going to be interesting in a couple of days' time or however long it's going to be before the whales have got this thing maxed to see exactly where it caps out.
Let's see. Adding 4K per shot would be 4,000%, which would be 40x, would be massive. Anarchist weapons also improve piercing up to 7%. Counterintuitive, yes. I don't think it's counterintuitive to sense.
Because Sony, it's
Look
not
here.
4K damage;
This
it's
is,
4K to the base multiplier. That's the thing. So you're adding X amount to the base multiplier.
Well,
and
to
you've
what
got
I hear,
multipliers on top.
the scrap times you could use, they fixed the scrapping where you could use speed ups, if I remember right. That's what I remember.
Here's two more. Here's two more.
There's so much to it. This is
So
all
you're
ships.
up to 6 researches. You're up to 6 researches just for the weaponry and the attack of this. And then look,
Against
here's another.
Eclipse enemies, yeah.
I think
Here's another one.
Scrapyard, but not.
That's again. But see, look at that. Look, they got 500%. So that's the highway robbery. So that's obviously, if you look at that one, you've got the bonus loot there. So we've got 200% originally. Yeah, bonus 200% already, and then it goes up to 500%, which basically means then even if you're hitting mid levels, you're going to be getting basically 5 times the amount of other pros. That's why farming now doesn't really make that much sense, guys. In terms of you can farm for a few days, definitely, but massively stockpiling up on these not the probes, the keys.
Whatever
should
they
we
call
say?
them.
What they called the
Security
Eclipse
codes,
security codes. Doesn't make that much sense, to be honest, because at the end of the day, your Stella's going to be dropping at least twice as many anyway.
Well,
Yeah, but I
that,
think maybe
but if
doing
you-
the basic.
you go
I think
on-
doing a basic amount is enough to get you started. You stockpile a few.
Yeah, but
I
you go
would
and
say
do
like 5,000 or something.
Yeah, that's probably fine. But again, if you look at the screenshot that I posted, and by the way, I am going to assume. Now, guys, hear me on this. This is important. The Augment store was not only reputation based, but ops as well. Okay, if mine at ops 35 is 1,000, no one shells could be more.
Yeah,
and Brits could be less. Okay. I actually expect this to follow the same pattern as Augment, and that it will not only be rep based, but also ops as well. Okay. So it may be even slower for some people who are lower ops. So stockpiling, not necessarily a big deal, but again, you get 4,000 or 5,000, that's going to last you for a few days.
That's
Look,
kind
I
of
just
where I was
found more researches. I found even more researches. I mean, this is insane. Look at all these weapons researches.
But are these
So
all only?
now we're up to 8. This is all for Stella. All right, now we're up to 8. By the way, check this one out. How amazing no one shall.
Bonus
super duper
damage.
excited
Oh, the
for that.
PvP. Yeah, that's interesting right there. But you
I
saw
like
the
that
you
one.
saw that PvP zone, right?
That's the one he just posted.
Yeah. Yeah, the enhanced weaponry is a PvP bonus.
No,
Oh
the
my
PvP
goodness
zone,
gracious.
because there was some PvP token out there. It's like cross server thing. They were saying it at.
Oh, yeah, that was it was already pulled. That was launched for about 20 minutes this morning and already pulled. It was obviously an error.
I heard
The system's still there though.
I never saw
It look.
I mean,
the-
I hope so.
the
The
event-
good news is, it apparently Scopely is working on this. Okay, so I mean, I'm pleased to see that Scopely is working on a way for cross-server tournament play. Okay, but obviously not ready, and it was pulled as fast as it was launched. That was definitely a mistake.
Oh, so it's one of
Kinda
those
like
ones.
the thing was a couple months back. Oops.
Well, now they're giving us something else to be hyped about unintentionally.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. I mean, it was. Like I said, the event store did launch this morning. There was a graphic bug in there. I mean, there were various different. A few of us did get a sneak peek as to what is possibly coming just by clicking on the tooltips and having a look at some stuff. And
I'm sure that is months away, guys.
it doesn't. Okay. I think actually DJ could be right on that. Yeah, that it is quite, that it is something that's coming in the future. What is interesting though is we do have some, our Borg refine is now back in its rightful place, shall we say, in the under the Borg Tech tree, where the charged nanoprobes are now available against independent credits. So it is back in the back into the Borg Tech refinery, whereas it did actually
Are
disappear.
these
So
truly accidents, or is Scopely slyly giving us something to talk about, to look forward to, without coming soon?
again, I mean, it could well be that. I don't, I don't know, to be honest, but there is, put it this way, from the sneak peek we did get this morning, and I'm not going to reveal anything because it's all complete speculation, but if it is something that we are looking forward to, it certainly means that they have been listening to consumer feedback, and it's certainly, they are certainly looking at stuff and taking ideas on board, at least in an exploratory phase.
Exactly.
So it does give us a lot of hope as well that they may not be vocal about it, but it's something that DJ's been a big advocate for. Nolan Scholl's certainly been a big advocate for as well. That the interviews, that the feedback that we do, the questionnaires and various other things are actually really important, and they may not tell us that they're working on stuff, but they are working on various bits in the background.
I'd love them to see. I really still think they need to get out a marketplace to get rid of some of this stuff, because now the scrapyards become important for the Stella. We're not going to be wanting to build Envoys and Falklesses and all that stuff to scrap them.
Well, why not? I mean, the thing is that it's only one ship. We still don't. Look, Sinclair.
Well, here's the next thing.
Yeah,
we don't know how long it's going to take to actually max the Stella. Okay,
that's it. As well.
I'm going to poke some fun at Sinclair for a second, because I'm going to say that. Yes, I am, because had you been
doing that,
you know what? For the next 10 days, you need to be scrapping Tauruses.
Be prepared.
So that you can get the gas you need to do the research.
Because it's coming soon.
I mean, if you haven't been using the scrapyard, okay, then, well, good. Now for the next 10 days, that means you can scrap 10 Tauruses in the next 10 days, and that will get you 500.
Buildings not that fast.
You what? Sorry, what? Hang on, what? You can get uncommon gas from scrapping Tauruses?
Yeah, you get.
Yes, Taurus is a 2-star ship.
From scrapping 2-star ships.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've even missed out on this, because this is something that's just gone whoosh over my head as well. I didn't. I mean, I know about scrapping Mayflowers and stuff to get G4 and various other bits, which I've not done because I'm just not at that level. But one second, we can. So what?
You can scrap 2-star ships. To get 3-star materials.
Now British mind is blown.
If you.
Okay, what?
If you scrap the Taurus, which is an Explorer.
Yeah.
It will get you, what is it, no one? Like 40 gas, I think?
I don't know. I've never done it.
I could go.
Same thing with the Falkless. You could get gas out of the Falkless.
No. Well, yeah, but who would want to scrap a Falk right now?
Not a
I think you
Falkless.
should hold.
The Falkless, not the Falkless, not the survey ship. I'm talking about the Explorer, low-end Explorer ship.
Yeah, that's a 3-star common ship.
The Vacless, not the
Vacless. All right, whatever.
The Vacless, not the Valkyrie.
But hear me. Do not scrap your 3-star ships, people.
Okay.
Not the common ones. Faction, that's a different story. You get 4-star. Do not scrap your 3-star common ships, because it's just going to give you 3-star back and not anywhere near what you put into it. It's my hope that eventually the 3-star commons will pay out 4-star. All right, but in the meantime, do a Taurus, which is a 2-star Explorer, and if that is maxed out at level 35, that will pay you, I think, around 40 uncommon gas, and it only takes 16 hours.
Gas. It's actually 30. You get 30 uncommon, and you get 16 uncommon ore.
There you go. So 30, 16 hours. That means you could probably run, in the next 10 days, you could probably run 14. 14 times 30 is 420 uncommon gas. Boom.
That's just to have the resources and stuff to build that many Tauruses and Latinum to speed it up.
Yeah, and then you got to go grind it up to get up to level 30.
And you got to grind up all the levels.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to get 10 in a day unless you're just non-stop crazy.
No, I didn't say 10 in a day. I said basically one per 16 hours.
But yeah, but even that.
I've run out.
Down into augment space.
Yeah. But it's
down into augment space.
Yeah. Leave it in augment space. Exactly.
You're scrapping Envoys on your stream the other week. These G2s convert to G3. You can scrap common G3s if you want. You don't have any more. These are built to scrap. Not just but leveling. It is every day pretty much. Scrapping level 30 Taurus will get you 18 uncommon gas. There you go.
A level 30, but it goes to 35.
Yeah.
And here's the next thing too, and maybe I'm wrong on this, but is anybody actually spending ship XP? Because I haven't spent ship XP in like ages.
I do whenever I'm doing like Envoys and stuff, trying to get them up fast.
I'm saving mine because I'm waiting for my Sally to upgrade. I need 1,000 uncommon crystals, so I'm waiting to get lucky on Battleship again.
That's fine, but ship XP. Now listen, guys, you should never be using ship XP on your warships ever.
Wow.
All right. I mean, it might take a couple of days, but you can grind that out just by doing your dailies. You're going to get XP. Okay.
Yeah. Well, while you guys are talking, I'm gonna go to the restroom.
I literally.
Yeah, go for it.
I never use XP on my warships. Like when I tiered up my Enterprise, I mean, I'm sure it's tempting, okay, to get that immediate power bump. But let me tell you, it took me 3 days of using my Enterprise to do my dailies, and I had ground out one level. Okay,
I only
3
use
days.
the old survey ships.
Most people, by the time you do the Devore and the Botany Bay, you've spent most of your XP if you save it for that.
That's true. I didn't think of that. I suppose that makes sense.
Well, that's true. I have kind of abandoned the Devore. I'm not working on mine, and my Botany Bay has been maxed for ages. So, I mean, I haven't used them for that purpose. And my survey ships, I'm actually a little bit lazy. My survey ships, I take them to augment space and I let them auto farm. Because that's the only thing that I have. That's the only one, is survey ships, and I let them auto farm because I don't want to spend the XP. Because believe it or not, it's somewhat rare. It's more rare today than it used to be. So I try to hold on to it.
It is. It's not just my imagination. It has actually. The drop rate has actually reduced quite a lot. I mean, it used to be.
Unless
or is it just because the ships are more powerful? I mean, that's the other thing as well, of course. But it's like the old argument,
When they eliminated your ability to get XP from bases, that's when it became really hard. Okay.
Right.
So the combat. Yeah.
Because you didn't
the combat
use
update is what did it.
Miners.
Yep, because you didn't need to. You could take your miner, just beat a base for hours if it was empty, and just
I used to. I've started wars because I was dry humping bases.
I remember that old trick.
Yep, so have I.
So this does not work anymore? You cannot get XP?
No, you cannot.
Back sometime back in October.
No, that's been that way since the combat update, guys. Since
October?
November.
Long time.
October last year.
Yeah, October, November, they stopped giving XP with bases.
Because you only get, you'll notice that because you only get XP when you're actually attacking the defense platforms and stuff. There you get XP, obviously, because you're fighting something.
Yeah, but once the guns go offline, if there's no damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, that's correct.
And it's very
now the only way. Yeah, so now the only way to level your surveys without spending XP is to let them auto farm in a low level system. I send mine to augment space.
I'm tripping out right now. Oof. Oh, I'm tripping hard right now.
Why?
Oh, because a train came by a minute ago, and when trains come by, it shakes, and I feel like it's still shaking and it's gone already.
Thought you had mushrooms on your pizza or something.
No.
He went for his mid-morning snack with his special cookies.
Thank you for the info of the game. All very nice. That's what we try to do, Patriot. We're trying to explain to what we know, what we discover over the time, and try to alleviate some of the questions that come up as the content comes out. I do these live streams on the days the stuff come out, so I can figure it out for you guys, so you guys don't have to.
Insurance, you got license. Okay, let me finish this.
That's DJ in the shop
His
buying.
job.
He's working.
Or doing various bits, yeah.
And I
Well,
see
we have all those clever people here. What would you actually scrap to get a G3 uncommon crystal?
Envoys.
Envoys or the Findra.
Right.
Findra is an interceptor.
Thank you. Thank you.
He says, checking now.
But you gotta max them out to get max benefit.
Yeah, I know. Maxed out all upgrades and XP. Yep.
Yeah, they gotta be fully maxed and fully tiered in order for you to get the best out of them. If you leave it at 5 levels short, so you get it to the top tier, but then you don't level it out, you lose a huge amount.
Waste. Yeah, they got to be.
Yeah, you don't get nearly the payout. And to your comment earlier, I mean, it would use speed ups, but I mean, if you've got building speed ups, you could use them. because repair speed ups don't use them. When you're tiering a ship, it uses construction speed ups. So
Right.
if you've got construction speed ups, you can use them to fast pace the tiers, and then auto farm to get your XP, and then you're not really having to spend anything. But now, I mean, scrapping has always been mundane. I've always said that, but it's there, and if you're in a desperate need for gas, I mean, speed ups don't convert to gas any other way, so you can spend your speed ups and get gas. Latinum doesn't convert to uncommon gas, so I mean, you can for your tier ups and your speed ups and stuff.
Well, if you're
so, I mean,
complaining
it just
about
becomes a priority.
resources and you're not scrapping ships, then that's
Yeah,
your
it just becomes about priorities. If you have the Latinum to spare and you want to convert it for G3, this is the way you do it.
They could easily solve that problem by allowing you to buy uncommons with your Latinum.
Oh, they'll never do that.
I know.
Uncommon is the greatest gateway in the world.
Yeah, it's the only
thing. It's the only thing that's gating progress to bigger ships. I mean, it is the speedometer in this game. It's the governor. So I mean, you've still got Ops 40 players still collecting G3 material.
Biggest problem is that the free players don't have an easy to access content. Epic officers unlocked, DCT, the grind update promote them. Plus, the gap between pay to win and free to play is too big. 6 months, something like that. Seems like sometimes.
Well, the gap between free to play and pay players is endless. It's not 6 months; it's endless.
It's a long time. Huge.
Well,
I
and I
mean,
think
free to
Scope
play
was trying to bridge that
player
gap.
level 50 for 10 years.
Yeah, but Scopely is successfully bridging that gap with the Battle Pass. I mean, the Battle Pass that's been available for the last 6 or 7 months, that has significantly helped the free-to-play community.
I would agree with that.
That's true. Yeah, it has. Yeah, without
I would agree with that because I was locked and completely stonewalled at 33 for quite some time, like 3.5
but
months.
in a respect too, it works against free-to-play players because if you spend the $20 on the Battle Pass, you're going how much faster than a truly free-to-play
Let me
player.
pause you guys for a
They are
second because I'm gonna be ending my stream right now. I'm starting to fade. I'm starting to die off. I tried to get Battalion to stream right after me, but he doesn't want to do it. He's too much of a pansy right now. So guys, remember there's a Discord link down below. You guys can join my Discord to know when I go live. If something happens today, I'll hop back on and I'll go live if some events happen today. If not, you'll see me going live tomorrow whenever it shows up. Below that is my donation link. If you guys do want to donate, just go down below and click that donation link and throw me a donation. But you don't have to. I love you guys anyways. You guys are awesome because you guys are just here watching me. You guys made my biggest streaming day ever. I have reached 140 concurrent viewers in one day straight. I appreciate you guys. You guys are freaking amazing. You are awesome. And below that is my membership link or a join button, whatever you want to call it. Looks like a cash symbol. Click that, become a member for $2, $5, $10, or $20 a month, and you can help my channel out. You get a green highlight in YouTube as long as you connect your Discord to the YouTube through the connection setting in the settings of Discord. You get a green highlight in my Discord and a special place in my heart because I love you guys because you guys are awesome. And remember, if you guys have an ad blocker on, that means you're skipping the ads in the view or in the thing, so you guys aren't helping toward the channel in that way. But if you guys would like to help out, it's right down there, $2. All right, guys, it's No One Shall signing out. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful night. If you want to continue this conversation, hop into my Discord, hop into the voice. These guys will still be here for a bit because they do like to talk because they're awesome and very helpful people. All right, guys, peace out.